It's tea time, Joel.
Shh. We gotta be quiet. Like, we've got to pretend like we have some sort of decorum. We're waiting for people to come in because we're neat and cool.
But we're 3 minutes late.
But you know, like, there's some people who wait like 15. I mean,
All right, all right, all right. You're right.
okay. I think we made them wait long enough. Hello, summoners. How are we doing? Hey, we all survived Thanksgiving. That in itself is a miracle. So happy Thanksgiving Survival Day. My entire family got the flu, and I am the only one who escaped, and I don't know how that happened. But that meant that it was a lot of work. Oh, but we've got everything. We've got Hundley here. We've got Ilya is here for a second before he ditches us. I have the vat of tea, so we're good there. Um, I mean, what can I say? Hundley, do you have any kind words for these folks?
Welcome to the stream, and I just wanted to echo Tactic's question of did you have the gluten-free stuffing and was it any good? I need to know now. I am emotionally invested in this story.
I didn't have the gluten-free stuffing yet. I'm gonna make that for Christmas. The
Okay.
plan was we were supposed to go over to my mother-in-law's, who has her own gluten-free stuffing that she makes, and then the flu struck, and I
Mm.
had to scramble to get all sorts of things ready for 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 Thanksgiving. And I think we pulled it off, so that's good. But I did spend too much money on Legos.
I mean,
Impossible.
I mean,
Great.
personally, my favorite Thanksgiving treat is some Legos, but I guess that the beauty's in the eye of the beholder on that one.
Well, I see what happened. So I've got a disappointed kid because he thinks he's about to see like 35 different cousins, and he also can't do anything. Like he is just stuck on the couch and can't move. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna get him like 1,000-piece Lego set, and he's just gonna go to town on that, and that's gonna keep him distracted. So that's what we did.
Has he been enjoying it? Has he made progress?
We're only halfway through, which may have been a tactical error. I probably could have gotten a smaller one. Theron, he really likes the Ninjago stuff right now, and so he got Jay's big mech that stands like this tall, and has like 7 different dimensions that you have to go into. Bloot Gang, do you have children? Only people with children know this. Like, Legos are amazing until you have children, and then you realize they're actually booby traps.
Voluntary landmines around your whole home.
Oh man, it's terrible. Like walking through the night and stepping on one of those, it's absolutely terrible. Bloot Gang, okay, you have to have kids somewhere in your life to know that. I'm just saying, there's
Unless you were the child that was messing with their Legos.
unless you were. Bloot Gang was the one sending, putting up booby traps for all of the adults in their house.
Oh,
Well,
no.
when I was a kid, I didn't realize this was a thing. I'd leave them out everywhere. That's yeah. I didn't think about it at all.
Joel's desperate last-ditch effort to sound young.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that sentence was gonna go when I was a kid. They didn't have Legos yet, and I was like, oh no, Dad.
I know that's exactly what I thought.
Oh, ouch! That hurt. That hurt really. Oh, YouTube is telling me now would be a good time to insert ads, but no, thank you. Go away.
Yo, Arden, let's go.
Anyway. All right. I guess we should get started. Okay, we're trying to. Oh, Blue Gang. They just started a new one this year, so it's not a reboot, but it's like a continuation. So yeah. All right. So we're gonna redo the way we had like I don't know. When I stopped counting, it was like 150 submissions. There were a ton, and we normally get to about 50 in the course of this whole thing. So we were really trying to figure out a way we could kind of mix things up, and we're going to do things a little differently next time. But this time what I did is I went through and I picked out about 5 that I really liked, and I just bumped them to the top. So that's kind of like my choice of what the really fun ones are. And of course there are tons of great ones. I think you guys make the absolute best unit reviews that I have seen, period. But then from there we'll go into the member stuff, which they always do good stuff. And we'll take a bit of a break, and then we'll get back into some other folks, the little batches, and the mod batch and the FEHtuber batch, and the what else do we have here? The boosters, we'll get those too. But yeah, we've got a ton of units, and so I should probably quit wasting everyone's time by talking, right?
Probably.
I already roasted him once. I'm not allowed to do it that close in succession.
But yeah.
That's where you and I differ, my friend.
So, jeez.
That's
So
why your name's on
next
top
time-
of the Discord.
Next time, I'd like a little more Discord interactivity. And I believe what we're going to do is we're going to have voting on who your favorites are. And we'll have those right up front, just to like the Discord favorites. And it'll just be like a little emote that you can put by them. And I think that'll make this a lot of fun. So we're always looking for more fun stuff to do. So if you've got ideas, definitely run them by me. I can't guarantee that we'll always be able to do one, but yeah. We certainly try to get to everyone's
Our bonds
ideas.
connect us.
Oh, Peter, thank you. That's 5 months as a legendary summoner. He says, monthly stream, monthly membership renewal. I am 100% aiming for the 1 year mark. Always love the content. Thank you so much. I appreciate you a ton. Okay. So, what is this? This is submit and sit. I love that AR reference right there. That's fantastic. Thank you, Shepard. Okay. Let's get back to this whole shenanigan though. First up, I have the greatest Altina build ever. Like this far surpasses anything Oblivion has. Far surpasses. This is Speed Altina. I mean, all right, Ilya, you're up first. What do you think about this monster?
I hate it. No offense. It looks very fun to play with, but like
Mental note.
I've
Don't
learned
start
a new
off
thing
with Ilya.
a new thing to be afraid of, I guess. Yeah, by the goddess, what is that?
So you can see, like, this needed to see the light of day, and so we needed to bump this to the top. But yes, this is what we're talking about here. I mean, floretted to speed. That's just amazing. Let's see all of the things like that. There's like every sword ever done, perfect. We have all of this stuff. Do we have the most important thing though? As you guys know, we are looking for one specific thing. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
Oh, just reposition. Oh, falls just short of perfection. Neonidas, we need to see
9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10.
We need to see pivot. I mean, it's got to be pivot. Oh man, Shepard's giving them 9.9 out of 10, so they're a little more generous.
But does that mean that you only think pivot is 10% of like a tenth of a percent of a point? Like,
yeah, kind of cringe.
I don't think that's enough.
All right.
Still crazy, and also like, yeah, someone said it. The Dual Devourer looks so cool.
It really did.
All right. Next up, we have Professor Toybox, and this is, of course, Lucina, and we have seen her come a long way with all of the new inheritable skills. But what are you thinking about this unit, Hunley?
It's so weird to me to imagine her in combat,
Our bonds
but
connect
out of
us.
all of the Gen 1 units, like just because of what she has access to with Lewin, with Resplendent, with getting that many flowers, like her stats still hold up. Like she can actually do it, and that's kind of crazy. Only thing on this build is, and I think this is my own personal, like, I have a unit built like this, so I like to use those two together. But the way Spurn 4 interacts with a defensive special like Godlike Reflexes, getting that reflection on that next hit is just so nice. I think that the movement is probably going to be more beneficial in a lot of other places, but I don't know. Like, they do the same thing. It does not matter. But especially because she is an older unit who is not getting as much out of other things, any more damage you can squeeze out is going to go super far. So, if possible, because clearly this is a favorite. You would not do this if it's not a favorite. I would at least look at it.
Ooh.
Was that it?
I gotta
Just
say,
ooh.
No, I gotta say, I love this unit. I saw what you saw, or rather didn't see. But
I see. Okay, yes, that is definitely ooh worthy. I get that.
I appreciate that there's so much love put into a unit who's so old, and like at this low merges, like I feel like for me, I have a hard time giving fodder to units who are low merges sometimes, especially older ones like this. So it's just cool. Like this is the definition of a loved unit because they've got it, you know.
And this is also the reason we have arena tickets, because I mean you can get blue, and somewhere down the line you will get more merges on this unit.
Unrefined Garrus Gogol that caught me off guard when I saw that. Like, I don't think I saw the refined in there. But
well, I actually talked to them. I talked to them regularly about defense stuff, and this was a unit that was kind of in the back and had been used way back when.
Our bonds connect us.
And then had kind of gone by the wayside, and they just recently updated them. So it makes sense. Wacky Warrior, it says, I'm stick around for as long as I can, so I will continue to share units I enjoy. Also hope all your family is doing well. They're doing much better. The small human is well enough to drive me bonkers today, just bouncing off the walls, like so ready to be absolutely well. And he doesn't get the all clear until Sunday, so I think I can. But I will say this unit doesn't have pivot, so again, I mean, we're like at a 9.5, so. Reshi, I just saw you bump up as a new seasonal alt member. Thank you so much. Welcome, and we will head straight to your unit. I am a huge fan of this. Now, generally the way this works is if you want your unit reviewed, you can get bumped to the front of the line by becoming a member. What you need to do then is put your in the comments, or is in the chat, put your code up, and we'll get you taken care of. But I happen to know exactly where Reshi is because I really liked this unit.
This is version 4?
What's that?
This is a version 4 or below unit?
Actually, I don't remember. I thought this was.
I think so too. It's weird that we're that far ahead.
Oh, I know, right? I just
thinking about it.
Like Legendary Dimitri being a version 4 unit, just absolutely, I can't even believe that. So, but this is fantastic. I love dancers. Like I invest way too much into them, and this is perfect. Arcane Void though. This unit just recently feasted on the new Arcane Tome. And I mean, what do you say about this? Oh no, still no pivot. Ilya,
Y'all know who you're submitting for.
The word is just not getting out. I'm ashamed. Yeah. I think this is. I blame Ilya.
Why am I even here?
I mean, oh man, this is a beautiful unit though. I have said over and over again that dancers in arena are fantastic, and I don't care if you take a score bump. They make the mode palatable, and that alone is fantastic. But this unit is super speedy. We've got Ruptured Sky going on, attack speed unity, seal speed 4. Especially if you're using this unit in arena, and I know it's super expensive, and I know I say this way too much, but specifically with dancers, like guidance or soaring guidance is so much fun in arena with this unit. And it's like a tiny little speck on this unit that's just amazing. But yes, this unit is phenomenal. We love it at both attack and speed. What is there to say?
Our bonds connect us.
Mevi with the 4-month 4-month as a seasonal alt summoner. I can't wait to see the units. Mevi, they are fantastic. Like they are, you will not you will not be disappointed. Okay, so we've got Reshi. We're gonna move on to Noir LeBlanc. And this was actually, I believe this person was new to the Discord.
Our bonds connect us.
Ilya's out here getting the word out.
I'll make sure they know. There's still
This one
time.
feels like a pivoteer. I can feel it.
Kakaro, Rock Slide or Firestorm is definitely good in B, but there are so many fun things you can do with dancers, and that one looked like it was particularly combat oriented. So you can definitely do some fun things with that. And look at this, like brand new, hot off the presses. It isn't Arcane, it's Arc Caliburnus. And this is fantastic for any kind of AoE thing, but right here we're going for Glacies and we're going all res all the time.
Our bonds connect us.
What is there to say about this, Ilya? How are you feeling about this unit?
I'm sorry, I'm conflicted. The chat is sassing me.
I love it.
I think I know how I feel.
I love how people are scrambling to put pivot on their units right now.
It should be. But
so
yeah,
anyway.
I don't know. I'm a sucker for finished skills. They're if not my favorite, my second favorite A slots. So I love the healing and the true damage.
It's so many effects in an A skill. Like that is it's really nice. It's one of the reasons why distant counter weapons have become so good now, because just having DC frees up your A skill for all sorts of other things. This is a fantastic unit. Oh man, we've got Tea Cake Tower. That's awesome. This unit has been, and we have pivot.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, that is good news here. We have Nor knows what we're doing, and just about every special you can possibly get. Fury 2. This is a person who uses all parts of the buffalo. Like they're inheriting
Nothing
from someone, and they're like, oh wait, but I have one extra inherit slot. We're gonna get Fury 2. Excellent. That is Triangle Adapt, which was surely from back in the day. Like that's fantastic. Escape Route 4. This is just good stuff, and I love the oath skill there as well.
Oh, this unit was built to fight blue mages because it has the Triangle Adept and Blue Tonebreaker.
Oh, this was anti-Linhart technology.
Yeah,
actually,
anti Linhart. Yeah,
I said
not the
that.
green guy from Three Houses.
Lynn and Reinhardt.
I should have read, because I'm a Fae player, so I don't actually read anything.
Correct.
They just started playing a few months ago. So like this is really someone who is just going through and being real efficient with their skills here. So that's
This
fantastic,
is a unit
though.
who somehow in 2023 beat a 2018 meta counter build.
So excellent. Noir, welcome to the madness. You came at a good time. Like we're about to get just absolutely nutty stuff. Oh god. Oh. Okay, this next one Deku would actually very much approve.
Oh, is it Legion?
No, you're close.
I'm trying to remember who else Deku likes.
Oh, come on now. I'm a little ashamed of you.
Well, I normally think his tastes are bad, so no, this is great. No, this is good. This is a good one.
What? I have thoughts.
This is from AOK. Yeah, this is fantastic.
Like the build is great.
The
I
build
love
is
that
actually.
HP boon.
I didn't see that.
It's beautiful.
A plus 10 maxed out with 40 attack.
Uh-huh.
That's-
Like, baby, that savage blow is gonna be the only damage you're doing. If that's okay with you, like, or not. Like,
Look,
will
they're
lethality even proc damage?
they're running Fire Flood boost. They know what stat they need for this build to work. It's HP.
Okay, hear me
Hey,
out.
I think
Unironically, oh, go ahead.
I think this unit deserves a strong and tough.
Ooh.
One of those words is accurate. Unironically, if they give us a special that procs off of units HP, this unit would go crazy.
Yeah.
Bard and Conjure Loki would go nuts.
I
I
want that
once
so
mapped
bad.
out Arden's max potential damage output, and it's when he's at 1 HP with like vengeance.
Oh no.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, it's a funny unit. I like that the attack and defense combined barely surpass the HP. That's how a unit ought to be built.
Real quick, Shadow of Miracles. If you send your request to Hundley, they'll sort you out. Ilya is not reliable, and so we're going to send stuff to him. He can't even tell people to go get pivot.
Yes, if you're looking for me in the Discord, I am currently John Intelligent Systems. I don't know why I started changing my name for every stream, but it's one of my favorite parts of theory crafting before I get started here.
Flared Sparrow. That is beautiful.
That's the only other damage you would do aside from the Savage Blow.
I love this so much. AOK always has amazing builds, and this does not disappoint. The last one barely got in because I had to hound them because they forgot to put in their code.
This better not be mine. If this is mine, I'm actually leaving the stream.
Joel, you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing right now.
I was going to, but oh no, they switched it up. Okay. Geometric, we will get back to you if you leave in the comments if you're here. Otherwise, they had another unit that was just fantastic, and sometimes, leads go away. So
A brilliant Triandra, though.
a
For real.
really great Triandra. Absolutely fantastic.
Doesn't have pivot, though.
Doesn't have pivot.
I wish Triandra wasn't a defense mythic, because I want to say almost no, but I'm just going to be controversial and say I see no value in building up defense mythics. And I would like to build her because she's my buddy.
Soul the Shiny Driftblim. All of these units are available for oh my gosh, Binding Worlds. So they're still formas, but yeah. Okay, next up. Ilya, I didn't put you till the very last because you were so late in getting your code into me, so.
My code is pinned in general chat.
Okay. Considering I didn't submit one, I'm still later than Ilya. It's okay. I'll be his least favorite. I'll be the black sheep of this family.
We have Mori with Gambit Selef, and we continue the high HP. Like,
Nice.
that is strong and tough right there. Gotta loved it. All right. I mean, we're going speed Selef, which is funny because this used to be really hard to do, and we've gotten so many skills that buff up speed now that it's become much easier. Obviously, this is an AR unit. Times Pulse, Aether. I guess Aether is because of Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have special acceleration, so we're gonna have to get special acceleration from somewhere else.
It's Astro,
he
so maybe
said-
there's a 4.
He doesn't have pivot because he doesn't respect Ilya. I don't know what that means. That's interesting. You'll have to take that up.
Did he
with him.
actually write that in chat? Hold up.
Wow, this is a whole lot of very expensive skills though. So we'll probably see some more of Seliph as he grows and learns.
I'm almost wondering, like, if he needs, just with how much you can stack stats in AR offense specifically, like, would Miracle work better here just to keep him alive rather than Aether damage and healing?
I think Miracle would
it's
just be
income dependent.
funny because that's what his original weapon did.
Exactly. Like, you know, if you backed him, put the Miracle build, give him a Gatekeeper, a Saline as a little treat, he still gets the healing. Technically, extra stats is more damage. You know, still works.
Oh, Wacky Warrior, you are most definitely not at the back. The only one put at the back was Ilya. That's.
I'm still trying to find Mori's submission. I can't believe it.
It's hiding. I know exactly where it is, but you're gonna have a hard time finding it.
God, there's so many submissions. This isn't cool.
I know you're looking in the wrong spot though. Okay.
You have to access Joel's DMs.
If I must.
Hey, if anyone here knows the password, I feel like it'd be you.
That. Anyway, moving on.
That was a weird statement. I don't know how to feel about that.
If someone needs to be backup Joel, I know who it would be.
Oh, Ilya, you're just backup Joel.
You know, this has really not been my stream,
I'm at
guys.
the back because I didn't know who to send.
Oh man, Wacky! I forgot to turn off the annoying reading thing. That if it happened right at the right time, it'd be fine. But it doesn't happen until 10 minutes later. Oh no!
The annoying reading thing.
Oh, you guys can't hear it because you can't hear the. It's on a different audio channel. But I've got the robotic reading thing for Wacky Warrior. Yeah, it's text to speech, and it would be fine if it happened on time, but it doesn't happen until. It's like 5 minutes later. Like, it is a huge delay. Whoa.
Phil, you lied. Maury did not say that.
I'm telling you, he did to me. That is, Peter, that is a lot of skills there. I can't believe how long they go now. Like, that X skill just adds, like, that extra thing. I have a +10 Flora. And I can't figure out what to do with them. So this will give me some good ideas. But I do have to say, I mean, pivot is the greatest skill, and it has that. So this is obviously going somewhere. Okay, we've got an ARD unit. Let's see what this says here. Okay. So Peter hasn't gotten the Arcane Void yet, but that is the plan. So this is a work in progress right now, but they have pivot, so we're off to a good start. We've got Bonfire.
Fantastic start.
We'll get Arcane Void and Lethality off of the new unit there, Ganunga Gap. I've practiced that a lot.
You know, one of these days, I'm really going to start coaching you on your pronunciations before you do the reactions.
I mean, would the audience like them as much? I think that's part of my charm.
Joel, you don't need help with the dad energy, dude.
Sweet Southern man tries to pronounce Norse words incorrectly for 15 minutes straight. New video title.
Southern man succeeds.
I don't like this at all. I also don't like the video from TikTok someone sent me today that talked about how no white men should be allowed to create any more podcasts because there's too many of them. I was like, ouch. That's true, but ouch.
Couldn't be us. We've never ran a podcast. Never.
The defense -20 really helps with the bonfire, though. So this is a fun unit, and
I forgot that's what that did.
Yeah.
I was getting lost. I was like, that's a very lopsided stat to have bonfire, and then I remembered what her weapon does.
Alfred before Engage came out.
I get it. Also, Chat, I need your help with this.
Uh-oh.
I stand by the fact that Flora is one of the units that everybody has like at least mid-merged. So she's the red one. Female Kana is the green one. Who is the blue and colorless one?
Oh, that's
There
a
has
great
to be,
question.
right?
Oh. Okay.
Like, do y'all agree that like everyone has a mid-merge Kana and everyone has a mid-merge Flora?
Yes. Oh, definitely. Well, I have a fully merged Flora, so there's that. But I mean, there's obvious reasons why that's that way for me. So, wow. Missin' C fan has never pulled a Flora before. That's insane.
Good for you, but
Or Moon. That's okay. That's just nuts. Anyway, we got a little sidetracked. Love this unit. This is fantastic. I can't wait to see when they're done. Always love to see projects as they get developed. Though. That's really cool.
Yeah, dude. NS is my colorless one who I have mid-merged.
Yes.
Because his fodder sucks, so you never do that.
I'm
Who's the
curious
blue
to
one?
see if that Sturdy Impact sticks around without the plus 20 from the Refine when you get Arcane Void. Or like, what's going to happen there?
I saw this already, so I'm just
Gross. This is gross.
Pivot! Yes, pivot! Good
What
unit.
the fuck?
Oh wait, we got 2 audios for this one. All right.
Was there a little blurb that went around or went with this one?
Oh man, Shepard. Yeah, Shepard always has a blurb. Time to bring in the Rajat. I'll let the kit speak for itself.
It did.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other words about how amazing this is, but it really, the kit does speak for itself. Ilya, do you have anything to say about this thing?
This just... It's the kind of thing that like I would run into it and I'd be like, oh, look, an old unit, and then it would obliterate me. It's got like... That's too much speed on a unit this old with this kit. It shouldn't be allowed to have Pledge. Fleeting Echo! It has the new X slot. My goodness.
Oh yeah, this is amazing.
Flash with damage reduction is yucky.
And piercing too. Like there are so many things going right with this unit. So no, I like magical no follow-up. I was wondering if maybe since she doesn't have slaying, I always wonder about Gambit. Because I love the true damage that you get from it. But I kind of like this better.
Don't they have to be a physical unit to get that?
Yo,
do.
Flare.
They totally do. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just ignore me. What are they just posted the they just put back up the there's a skills database that you can actually filter by what type of units can get what skills. It makes the quality of my videos.
Is that up again?
Yes, it is. Someone put it back up.
Oh my goodness.
It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And it makes the quality of my videos so much better. Ooh, I will say I kind of like Flare better.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised they didn't have Flare than they did.
Yeah.
But they got tipped. Like I can't complain about nothing.
No. This is amazing. Like Shepard, good job. We're oohing and awing and right.
You have my all.
All right, next up. We have
Oh.
James.
Oh, you made it a Tokyo Mirage Sessions cut in there. I love it.
Oh yeah, because you told me to.
Oh, did I?
Chat,
What can I say?
we were going through all of the we did an
genius.
overhaul of the a lot of the live stuff, and Ilya made so much fun of me for one of them that I had that was like FE6 I think.
And it was FE7. It was
FE7.
the Fargus map.
And you were making so much fun of me, and you were like, do this one, and you sent me the Tokyo Mirage Sessions one. It's like, okay, well, I'll put that one in. So you're complimenting yourself there.
I thought I liked it especially much.
Oh dang! This is actually a weapon that holds. Oh no, a unit attacks twice. Of course, this unit holds up. Oh, there we go. That is nice. This is everything that I want on like so many of my units. Hundley, what do you
I know you
think
just
about
had it up, but I did not. Did it have slang? I already don't remember. I'm so sorry.
No, no slang. Just
Okay.
just brave.
I gotta slam the desk. Gambit Miracle. Let me see it.
Oh, true, dude. Finn with Miracle. That's so true.
Actually, I kind of like that. Yeah. Okay, they have pivot.
Pivot.
Perfect. That is. Got to have pivot. We do have Miracle in there. Do we have Gambit?
I think Miracle comes. It's in his default kit.
We do have Gambit. Okay, so that's just a side build.
Yes.
This is one of the many builds that James has for this unit. Oh, fantastic. 10 out of 10.
Flow Desperation in
Turtlebot,
there.
you are right. What's that?
I said, and with the Flow Desperation in there, because I just
Oh,
recently learned what that skill did. Because I committed Big Silly and sparked on the Double Special Heroes banner that I did not want to spark on. So
Oh, you went all the way to the spark.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
Golveg and Kvasir better be terrible units. I don't want to have to deal with that banner.
Oh man, that banner is gonna be interesting. I
Range
don't.
Gale Force is actually going to be bad this next patch. I believe it.
That's exactly. That's never. Gale Force is never good. Ever.
Ranged Gale Force and Brave are actually going to be out of style next patch.
HP is the next thing that's gonna be amazing.
Exactly. Arden's back.
Dude, Arden never left. People just don't know. HP's never been out of style.
Yeah, okay, that's the other thing. I would like attack speed catch here instead of life and death 3, because, I mean, you might as well keep those stats up. But, I mean, how do you complain about this unit? Like, this unit's amazing, and you've got so many good stuff on it. Like James, you've got this thing.
Unironically, I want to go build this, and I have most of the
Right?
pieces, if not all of them. Actually, I don't have Gambit. Never mind, because that's the build I would want to.
Gambit is so hard to get. I have an entire rant on Gambit, and we don't have that kind of time. Like, we need to get to people's builds. And we all know I go on way too many rants. Okay, I have changed it so that my spreadsheet keeps the 0 at the front so many times, and it refuses to. All right, Janice with a Selkie, a very popular submit this time around. I was kind of surprised.
Pivot.
All right, I'm on it.
And on that note, I have to go. It's been fun.
Oh, Ilya.
Ilya.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in. Real quick, we have 48% of people think I'm going to drink 6 cups of tea tonight. Whew. All right, we're going to be here for a while, apparently. So that's fantastic.
Well,
We're
my goal has been to wait for you to take a drink and then say something funny and hope you spit it out. I've been trying.
I've been taking little sips is the problem. I've been prepared for you. So, but
all right, well, it'll be safe to drink. I'll still be in chat though. No.
All right, thank you for stopping by. Have a good one, and me and Hundley will take
So
over.
don't say anything bad because I will hear it.
I'll behave myself. I promise.
Don't hurt me. I will take 0 bathroom breaks. All right, where were we with the 6 cups of tea? We were at Selkie. This is a Selkie from Janice, and Selkie is an underrated unit. Like, she's a lot of fun. And there are a lot of things that benefit high res units now. And so we get a ton of stats, basically plus 12 to everything. Oh, go back. But along with that, the extra speed, so that really is like 56 speed. And then we get the extra from attack speed clash. AR near trace, I'm guessing that you'd rather have a speed one there, but budgets are budgets. But this is a very loved unit. Gotta love this. I would prefer Glacies on there just because of the flex, even though it's harder to proc it. But what are you thinking, Hunley?
As a certified Selkie hater, I mean, the build is good as it can. Like, it's a really good build. Like you said, I think if there is Or, no, I know there's SR near trace. I'm pretty sure that's what Legendary Ninian has, and
Well,
Fodder and her would be
we just
silly.
got one upped by Mevi, who said that what it actually should be is Beast Canto,
Beast.
which is
Beast and Trace. You're right.
yeah,
That does
Beast and
exist.
Trace. That should definitely be it.
Does that... Is that one of the ones that guarantees transformation as well, or is it just...
Yes, that guarantees transformation.
Gotcha. I can't remember if it was the one that was half null follow-up, but no. Honestly, I think that's really all it needs. And, with how much... Because if I remember, like, that weapon kind of just shreds enemy stats, or was that the other one?
This one gives you... This one basically grants you
it
plus
just gets
12
hurt.
all stats. Oh, wait, no, I didn't read the refine as well. That's plus 16 to all stats. Wow. And then inflicts guard. That's some standard stuff down there. That's still, though.
Yeah.
This is really a nice unit. So anyway, we recognize that budgets are what they are. But that's something like if you stumble across it, Beast and Trace would be absolutely fantastic on this unit. Another really funny one, and I know this is super expensive, guys. I don't want to take away from what this unit is because this is a really good build, but the new ploy skill would be so good on her. Like,
stop it.
Wait, what it would? Look at her res.
They're
Like
so
it's made for this.
Those skills are not okay. They're so gross. I have like 3 of them. Like I'm a hypocrite. I don't care. They're fun for me to have.
But yes, I would say, Janice, those are like 2 things that if you stumble across, obviously this is a fantastic unit anyway, and congrats on it. This is great. Let's go through and look at May. All right. I saw this and was just floored. Like, this is amazing. Hunley, do you have anything but nice things to say about this?
No, I don't. Look at her. Look how pretty she is.
Yeah. It's great art.
Why does Resplendent Alm look like a completely different child when she gets to look like this? Like, that's not fair.
I don't know. They did him dirty. But they do that every now and again. It comes up weird. So this is perfect for that Ruptured Sky. I love that. I love everything about this except for one thing. Well, 2 things. We don't have pivot, but there's one key. We use them in arena too. Nice. The one thing that you are missing here, this attack speed oath isn't doing anything on your seal.
Oh yeah, because they're both visible stats. That's what I'm looking for.
So you're already getting. Well, I say that. Oh no, 6. So you're already getting 6 from this one, and then attack speed oath here is giving you 5. So it's not doing anything. That's a minor fix. Super duper easy. But just keep that in mind as you continue to update the majesty that is this unit, including like Floret and everything else. This is fantastic. All right, Ilya is declaring that little face is the no pivot icon. All right, I don't know what he's doing down there. That's Ilya's stirring up trouble because that's kind of what he does. Shepard, you're right. Attack speed form would be nice if they're close to units. There's a ton of other speed skills that you can give them. But like I said, so minor. So minor.
Anything.
Yeah. I saw this.
Infantry can do whatever.
I saw this one. I love this one. Oh, this is so good. Like this was the first harmonic unit, and they did not do this unit justice at all. Like I could not believe like.
I need to watch my tongue on this unit because Aqua will be in my DMs within 3 to 5 business seconds. This unit, okay. I know I say that a lot of these units are gross. A lot. This unit, gross capital G. It does not die. It will not die. There no defensive stat. Completely immune to damage. Okay, not that much. Like disgusting. This unit is way better than they should be. Yeah, also, I still think the Mask Mauer thing is weird. Like, just let Lucina be Lucina, please. Like, is this what's going to keep Lucina from getting a true summer alt? I hope not.
Probably not. I mean, they're running so low on units right now that they'll probably come up with any excuse they can for Lucina. So, I actually really liked their conversation though. Like they kind of joked about the whole mask thing. Oh, jeez. And they have Arcane Void. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I knew that was coming just because
Our
Fatal
bonds
Smoke 4 was
connect
also
us.
on there. So this is a loved unit.
Oh, for sure.
If the skill exists, it's probably there. or there was a conversation in my DMs about why the skill shouldn't be there. But that's not Oh, speak of the devil, there you are.
And Aqua says the DR percent difference between the fleeting echo and no fleeting echo is a whopping 4%.
I can't read through you. The total is 91% damage reduction. Gross.
That's crazy. I mean, this is why all tanks need piercing right now. It's all Aqua's fault.
Can I get that voice clip of you just saying it's all Aqua's fault, just as an aside that I can use later on?
I'm sure someone can probably grab that for you. So that's
thanks, chat.
But Aqua, this unit's fantastic. We love it. Keep bringing these great ones. Next up, we need to go to Z the Thiel, who always has fantastic units up here. And this is no exception. I love Sothis,
it's your
guys.
friend.
I love Sothis, and they even have pivot. Like we're good to go here. This is obviously the greatest unit. We can stop now. I mean, that's
objectively, the Refine is still garbage, but like in any mode that's not AR defense, she would have actually been a contender.
Yeah. I don't understand the mode. Like it makes absolutely no sense.
I don't think they understood the mode at the time either, to be fair.
Okay, but they I'll give them that excuse for the first time around. But
for sure. Refine should have fixed it.
Yeah, I don't know. At least you can use her in Chaos Season. Like that's the thing, right?
Speaking of, isn't that next week?
I believe so. I believe that's next week, yes.
I love Chaos Season. Like,
it's a lot of fun.
Normal Aether Rage was fine. Chaos Season, I get like hyped for.
Dragon's Wrath. Oh, Counter Roar 4. Dang. Oh, I love this so much. I love everything about this. The only thing I'll say about Chaos Season is please don't take it too seriously. Like that is the one thing. Like it's not really meant to be super competitive, and I know people get real bent out of shape at it sometimes. They're like, it's so hard to win on defense, and it's okay for things to be kind of fluffy now and again. We got a lot of hard content in this game.
Joel's gonna hate me for this one, but my other take is defense isn't real and it can't hurt me. I know you love building your teams. If I could hand you my account, I would.
Z, this is a fantastic unit, though. I love everything about this. You did good work here, and you don't even need the Forma that's coming up like in February. So keep that in mind if you're a big fan. Sothis Forma, and maybe it's March. I think it's March, but yes, coming near you. I mean,
what do we have right now? We have. I don't feel like counting.
We have Ike right now.
Okay. Oh, because it's 9. Because he somehow got to jump the line, even because there's no Path of Radiance.
Exactly. All right, and then we have Wacky Warrior, and we have Flora again because
this? What is this? Okay, first of all, leading credence to the theory, everyone has a mid-merge Flora. Second of all, this is. I love this so much. When that Refine came out and I saw that, I was like, this has to be a joke, right? And then seeing everyone do the fun like bonfire Ignis spam, I was like, okay, I get the hype, and I still get the hype, but it's very funny to see.
We've got dueling Floras here with both Peter and Wacky, and they're both absolutely fantastic. And This is great. Looks like Bonfire's gonna go off and just absolutely smack somebody. The defense is just so funny because it's actually effectively 20 higher, and just randomly 20 higher. Like it's so weird. And I guess if you count everything else in, it's more like 25. Yeah. So yeah, everything else onto this unit, the Bonfire just explodes. It's a lot of fun. What do you think? Bonfire versus lethality on this unit?
Ooh, that's a good question. So the thing about lethality is like running it with Spiral 4, you're missing out on one of the good things about lethality there. But I don't know what else you would run in that B with a lethality build. And I would want some kind of special ramping, whether that be pledge or something else.
Oh, Wacky, right? You're exactly right. Sorry, I was thinking like in a vacuum, but this build that he's got here, I mean, Special Spiral 4, it already means you're getting damage reduction, but you're right about that. I was thinking more like on this unit, like esoterically. It wasn't that I made a mistake.
Oh, for sure. Joel has never made a mistake on the show, never, not one.
Of course not. That would be impossible.
Joel knows how flare damage is calculated.
But yeah, this is fantastic. Bonfire going off, and it should go off with like every hit. Like that should be just bonfire upon bonfire upon bonfire. So love it.
Just playing or no? I can never remember because I read and then dump everything as soon as I'm done reading.
There's so many things,
Okay.
but it does have slang, yes. So you can't say Gambit. Well, you can't say Gambit anyway because range, but yeah.
So, yeah.
But good stuff, and I look forward to seeing Sully number 5. But in the meantime, I do like seeing the Flora Wacky. This is a great job here. I miss this person every time. Like they never get their submissions in early enough, and that's you know how it goes. Like I think we filled up at 50 very, very quickly, so I wanted to make sure they got some their little moment in the sun, and this is Mario Maniac. And
I know people who can't even get one of her. What is this?
Really? You don't have a Valoria?
I'm not people. I don't remember who it was. Someone was trying to get their first copy of her on arena tickets, and I can't remember who it was.
I mean, I just recently did. So, but first off, I mean, we have to say like pivot. I mean that's right. We're already at perfection.
I love this. As much as I don't want it because I think that the game will be fundamentally broken once it exists. Wings of Mercy Seal on this unit on a Gale Force team. So you can still run Descent.
This like Infantry Pulse 4, bonus Doubler 4. Oh, that's amazing. Mario Maniac.
That's so much fun.
Yeah, you got that. The thing that always screws me up with Mario Maniac is I believe in the Discord it's spelled backwards, so it's Mario Maniac with the A and the I switched, and I'm always like, did I read that wrong? Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so much there.
Oh wow.
Life and Death 2. Gotta love that. Wow, this unit has been through C Dual Infantry 4. Fantastic.
Valid.
Well, I mean, especially like the dual infantry skills, like the dual skills in general are good. Like they'd be really good if they weren't so rare. Because there are times where you want HP and then extra stats. I mean, look at the new Squad Ace seals. Like they're really good. That's exactly what they are. So that's fantastic. This is good stuff. Gotta love the attack rest ploy. Mario Maniac just wants to watch the world burn.
Getting all those pieces, making it work.
So
I respect it.
All right, great stuff. So next up, we have a favorite of the channel who relatively recently started doing content themselves.
Ooh.
And we have Tactic. And
I know who Tactic is.
of course you do. Everyone knows who Tactic is. Tactic is amazing. So definitely go check out their content. I always enjoy it. It usually involves clears of ridiculous units, and it's always a lot of fun. I just love that Ares coming back. I mean, that's of course he has pivot because that's the greatest thing you can put on a unit. But yeah, Arcane Eleuthir is great. Let's see, what's the blurb here? Okay, apparently, as you guys, most of you know, Tactic is a huge Noe fan, but the Halloween Noe is in the shop. And so this is what we're seeing in the meantime. But I don't know if you guys remember like the old school rival bromains where PM1 would take this unit and just absolutely own the map. It was genius. But
Back when DC Vantage.
yes,
Rest in
like
peace.
that was
I
a
miss
thing.
her.
But yeah, good times. Oh, we're gonna take a quick break. This is something that I didn't know existed. Oh, can I not do it? Maybe they rearranged it. I saw a stupid thing that I could do with.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, I think they disabled it for now. That's no fun. Well, never mind. If I figure out how to do it, we'll do it in a second. Okay.
No, I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know what he's trying to do. I just got here.
No, I didn't let him in on any of this, so that's we'll have to. I'll look it up later. We'll see it later.
Who let him cook?
Oh, hey. We of course have Dark Mistletoe. Bonfire is a must. Solid Ground. Wow. Distant Ferocity. So you can start to run that old school Vantage build there. Do we have? Oh, we do have Vantage. Very important. Yeah. You gotta. Oh, Gambit. Wow. I'm a little embarrassed for you, Hunley.
What did I do?
Well, you normally say Gambit before we get there, and I mean that's like your new favorite skill, and you didn't say anything this time.
You know,
like, are you feeling okay? Is that
in all reality, my favorite skill is one of the two new guidances, and I genuinely can't remember if we've seen a flyer yet.
We have. It was a dancer, but
Oh, it was the Lachesis. You're right.
Yeah,
and we talked about it already, so I didn't have to say it.
It's fantastic. Anyway, Tactic, amazing as always. Love these builds. Let's go over to Momo. And someday I'll have this like super streamlined where I can just hop over real easily. So relatively easily, but all right. Have we had enough Robin love this time already? Is this? What do you think, Hunley?
Okay. I genuinely had to do a double take because I'm almost convinced this is skill for skill the same thing the female Robin had, except the tomes were switched out. Like down to the same rally, I think it might have been there.
And I love it. Like that's so perfect.
I think that's very funny.
Yeah. The yin and yang there. It really it makes it nice and balanced there.
I agree.
Can I just say the fact that they made the first crazy Squad Ace skill, Squad Ace BS, really makes me laugh. Like it's so random. It's like they did this on purpose, didn't they? They almost had to.
I see, but then that would mean that I have to give credit to IS for thinking. And as John Intelligent System, I can't do that.
Should proc flare pretty easily. So we've got Times Pulse and then Slang as well. Wow, look at all that inheritance. And we've got Pivot. All right, the all-important skill. Like if we don't have that, it's almost not a good review, right?
True.
I'm kind of loving the new Flare skill, though. I think that's really fantastic on melee or on a ranged on mage units, infantry units even.
I think this CYL had the best assortment of skills added to the game.
Yeah.
However, I think that is being vastly overshadowed because of how restrictive some of them are. Like, Flared Sparrow is probably the best A skill for infantry, or I'm sorry, not infantry, ranged mounted unit. Probably melee too, but I think of it specifically on your range, like your Hinokas, your Submergemirs.
I'm gonna interrupt you just real quick there. Tactic, always love seeing you there. Take it easy, and we'll see. We'll talk to you more soon. Yeah. I am sorry. Please go ahead and wax poetic about the brilliance of the skills that they gave us in this Brave session.
Be like Flared Sparrow, insane skill. Counter Roar might be best in slot on, if not every Dragon and Beast, a majority of the Dragons and Beasts.
Yeah.
Gambit, we have not stopped. I'm not even going to address it. And Flare, I think that the problem with Flare came from people expecting it to be two things that it wasn't. One, all mages, and two, piercing. If you can avoid the two of those, it really is such a good skill for the people that can inherit it.
Well, you're exactly right. The expectations were so high that nothing could compare to that. Like it's and it came out. And it was we wanted the impossible and they gave us the improbable, and so we were angry. But I this is a great unit, great build. We've gone on about it for quite a bit because we like it so much. Like the what you've done here is absolutely fantastic. We're gonna move on to another absolutely fantastic unit.
I get so excited when you tell me that the next units are going to be fantastic. I know that's all of them, but like, I get so giddy. I don't know what's coming next.
Arosinin. Counter Roar over Hardy Fighter, I'm assuming is what you're saying. And it really depends on the mode there. Hardy Fighter is still better in Summoner Duels. Definitely. Hey, it's Oblivion. You are just in time, Oblivion. Like that is eerie how on time you are. All right. I have to say, like, this is... Mevi was very bitter about that being +9.
Mevi, we will get you some orbs soon. I don't know how, but we will make it happen.
They tried so hard. So hard. But even still, this is a great unit, and this is a fantastic Omni tank. I was real down on the Refine when it came out, and I had many people in my DMs basically telling me that I didn't know what I was talking about.
No.
So the thing is, piercing is such a vital part to what you do as an Omni tank right now. Like it's almost a necessity. If you don't have piercing, then you die. Mm-hmm. And I mean, as we saw from the Summer Mia with the 94% damage reduction. Like it's ridiculous. But yeah, that makes this unit a fantastic Omni tank. This build here obviously isn't that. And if you're using him in Arena, I definitely like this build better. Going in and smacking people and then being able to heal afterwards. I think Surge Sparrow is great in Arena, period. But I think Eredfar and Atrocity both did pretty well. Ilya would be proud of me. He is the one who taught me how to pronounce Eredfar. So...
Oh, then they say it wrong in Smash because I've always pronounced it the wrong way, I guess.
Oh, what's the wrong way?
Eredbar.
I thought it was Eredfar. Because I finally had to turn on the sound on Three Houses. I have to play it on mute most of the time because, you know.
I mean, I'm going off of, Super Smash Brothers, the most canon video game to ever exist. So,
ooh, we're about to get Attack Speed Clash 4 too. That's excellent. So again, this is a work in progress, obviously, and we love seeing works in progress. HP and attack is interesting. That is. Let's see if they have anything on that. They don't talk about that. Ilya, Mevi does say that it is it is purposeful that they don't have pivot here, just rally attack. All right. Anyway, I love this unit. I did a great job with this. We're gonna move on. Okay, Simayeza. And as always, if I mispronounce, oops, I copied the wrong thing. If I mispronounce your name, by all means, let me know and I will correct it. Sometimes it just takes me a few times, as Ilya will tell you with pronouncing Eredvar. All right. I kind of love this.
What is this?
This
That's
is
crazy.
I mean, we've talked about this enough. Like, oh, Semioza. Really? Man, I missed that one bad. Okay. Thomas, I will get that right next time. Or at least I'll practice it a whole bunch of times. Semioza. Oh, Semioza makes more sense. Okay, Semioza. All right, excellent. Where were we? This thing. Ranged armors are better than people give them credit for, and just go ask Penrost if you don't believe me. Like, this is what do you have to say about this, Hunley? Like, this is great.
So I know I asked a lot. What does Arcane Void do again? I need to remember which. They all have like 5 skills. I just gotta know which one goes where.
Arcane Void is great for slow armors. This was actually a unit that I put up as one of the good Arcane Void users in general.
Okay.
It's inflicting penalties on unit based on their highest penalty.
Gotcha.
So it's like penalty doubler type deal.
Gotcha. Okay. And then what was the rest of the build?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah, special. So the only thing about arcanes and armors that I've noticed so far is it is impossible to pair them with a fighter skill without losing or like doubling up on something. You didn't do that though. You went with Special Spiral, and I think that is incredibly fun, especially because like for these older armors. So like I picked up Artur from the most recent Hall of Forms, and I have a very similar looking build, and I think that having the damage reduction piercing plus the true damage from that is really what's going to make these units shine, because they just simply don't have the same stats that newer units and melees would have. But I think that this is super cool and super fun, and I'm very happy.
Well, Bocce said it. I mean, Special Spiral 4 is great for the Windclad meta. Like, it is. We are here. He is here to stay, and you have to counter him some way, and damage piercing is the way to go. This is a fantastic unit. And, wow. Lethality in there, too. So if you want to go with the offensive build, Special Fighter 4 is nice. Near save. Oh, now that's interesting. I wonder what the story is there. We don't have close counter, though. Oh, man. I would love to hear that story.
My theory is going to be, you know how we have Far Saviors that don't run a distant counter? They just run like distant defense 4. This is the opposite of that. Same idea, different strat. Run near save with no close counter to just sponge hit.
Actually, they just said in the chat it was an accident.
So I gave you a new story if you want to run with that instead of admitting it. Go nuts.
Hey, listen, we've all been there.
We love mistakes in this house.
Yes, that is we are here for it. Anyway, this is a fantastic unit. I didn't check. We don't have the almighty pivot, so I mean, definitely 9.5 out of 10. The when it usually happens to me is late at night when I have an idea.
Oh, no, I know where this is going.
Like, ooh, what if I did this? It never turns out bad. It turns out good. Just
suddenly all the fodder in your barracks is gone.
Yeah, it's. You wake up in the morning like, what was I thinking?
We all have those little projects.
Yeah. All right.
I've seen this one in the Discord before. I'm scared of this unit.
Well, this is they keep on Bravelets keeps updating them, which is fantastic. Mm-hmm. Like, I love this. This is so good. So now we've got the new Arcane Void Tome, Lethality, Flash Sparrow, Physical No Follow-Up, Attack Speed Oath, Fleet Echo, like everything. Just dump all of the things on this unit and go smash things. Like, this is great. How do you not love this? This is fantastic. I do have
costume. Like, yeah. I've never paid that much attention to it before.
You have my all.
Excellent stuff. Let's see. We've got, of course, and we've been through this, but like every single dagger, and
Unlearned pivot. That feels
Ilya?
like a personal attack on Ilya.
Ilya, we need a ruling. Like, does this get a pivot soundbite for having it there but not learning it? I must know. Okay, he says he'll take it. So. All right. I mean, everything else is here. This is a great unit. You would hate to see this because the problem with units that aren't used very much is you see them and you're like, what do I do with this? I don't know. Like if it's Wind Clawed, you know what's going to happen. And you can plan around it. With this unit, you have no idea. Like, can I tank this unit? Do I need to player phase this unit? Do I need to run away screaming and just quit? You just never know. So anyway, Brave Blitz, fantastic as always. Okay, Ludger. This will probably go on for another 2 hours, I'm guessing. What I will say, I promised you that I would wait until you were here. And now you're here, so. They had a thing to go to, and they were very, very excited. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Neil. Anyway, so I wanted to make sure they got their unit up here. I know how much work you guys put into these. Like these are loved units, and
I love this unit. I think
I
she's
love
so
the
cool.
art. The art's so good. I mean, what? And you even have pivot up there. Like, Ludger, you did us proud. What is there to say about this? Like, Hundley, what do you say?
As a fellow teacher, just seeing Cecilia do her thing, what a gal. I mean, we were just singing the praises of Flared Sparrow not that long ago, so seeing her come back is always wonderful to see. Fatal Smoke 4 on this unit is commitment. Granted, I think I'd be in the same boat, because I was going through, I got extra lethality the other day, and I'm like, I don't use any daggers. So, yeah, if I got an Arcane Void, I don't use any daggers. I would probably do something like this too. But I love it. I think that this is really cool.
This is great. Fatal Smoke 4. I don't know why it's not getting as much press as it should. Like it's kind of a fantastic skill. The whole keeping Maria at bay is a big deal. I mean, as well as Seliph and a number of other units. Like it is not a small thing. But yeah, what do you say about this? Other than it's absolutely amazing. Luger, you did a great job. Yeah, we, wow.
All of those Tome of Order refines? That's insane.
Yeah, we've been farming refines. This is great. And then we try. Look at how small the little dot there is, though. That's always a
That's
sign.
one of my favorite things about these unit reviews.
Yeah,
how small the dot can get.
I love going through all the skills. You know who taught me how to do this was actually I was watching a Nimius stream way back in the day, and he'd do the codes like this so that he could actually go through and look at all of the individual skills, and I thought that was so neat.
Oh, is that just a screenshot?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And so you could actually. The other thing is, it's really great if you can't remember what the skill is.
I literally never had to ask what a skill does on one of these ever. I know everything all of the time.
That's me as well.
We've actually never made a mistake ever.
Never. Just it just doesn't happen.
As John Intelligent System, I made the game. Also, can I call in a personal favor for this next one? Moon is trying to go to sleep because they are not feeling super well, so if we could bump them, I would like to use my personal favor on that one.
Sorry, who's trying to go to sleep?
For Moon.
Oh, Moon. Yeah. I got you, Moon. Moon is a long time mod in the server, like long time. Wait. That helmet is perfect. Like,
what is that helmet?
I don't know. Why haven't I put this helmet on somebody? That's amazing. all right, just aesthetically, this unit looks amazing. And we already knew the art looked amazing, but the Arcane Devourer plus that helmet makes them look even better. I've been slacking on my accessories, apparently.
Can you click on the accessory and tell me which one it is? Now I'm curious.
I don't think I can.
The little pink dot, you can't.
Oh, here, Heroic Helm. Oh, from Harkin.
Oh,
Okay, it is
new.
brand new. I thank you in the chat. Somebody just said that. Theron, we need a special chat just for accessorizing and what's best for what unit. Anyway, this is Moon. I mean, first off, you did pivot, which I mean, it doesn't get better than that. But what else can you say about this? I will say, what they. The build I didn't intend to make, but did it anyway because I forgot which arcane sword wasn't speed based. So more on happy accidents that we all go through.
Oh, for sure.
Still a great sword on this unit, and we've got a ton of great stuff. Moon, you did absolutely fantastic with this, and the aesthetics alone give this like a 10 out of 10.
Absolutely.
Then we've got all the great stuff you've given them as well. Go ahead.
I think we get lucky building older, like Gen 1, Gen 2 units, because, again, as we discussed, they didn't know what they were doing making these units. So all of the stats are everywhere. So you can make, like, if they're all mid-speed, you can make them all fast. If they're all mid-bulk, you can make them all bulky. There really is no bad way to build some of these Gen 1 units.
It's kind of the beauty of Aether Raid's offense, and I've talked about this before, but I think the Fire Emblem experience, maybe this is just for me and the way I play strategy games, but you go and you build up a unit for like the entirety of the game. Like you're constantly like feeding them more experience and more weapons and more skills and more potions to up their stats. And at the very end of the game, like the most satisfying thing is to build up this like god and put them up against the final boss and just beat the crap out of them. But I feel like that's Aether Raids. Like that, you can go in and you can do a lot of crazy things and build up a unit that has, like you said, mid speed, and really support them and give them great stats and have fun with them. So
yeah, like
go ahead.
I know when Legendary Robin came out, we were all talking about how stats aren't enough, and that's true to an extent. He gives a little too many for it to be insignificant. But AR in particular is a game of stats and effects, where Summoner Duels is effects and effect denial to me.
Well, and I feel like that was IS making fun of us, and anytime you make an absolute statement, you're going to be wrong. Like that's the real thing there is weapon effects are more valuable than stats in general, but there comes a tipping point right there. I mean, you get enough stats and suddenly it goes the other way.
Yeah.
Case in point, Robin.
Yeah.
Love this unit. The only thing I'd say is I do not like this rouse skill, but I don't like rouse skills in general. So
yeah,
I may
have
be,
an infantry speed tactic from the Crom.
Yes.
I saw it on there.
Yeah, definitely throw that on there and be good
like,
with it there.
I know why it's there because you were talking about trying to fix his speed, but outsource it. You're fine.
Yeah, good to go. All right.
Speaking of good to go get some sleep and feel better.
Oh, definitely.
Doctor's orders, not legally binding.
Like flu is running around the states, and it's going crazy. So feel better, Moon. Hopefully we'll talk to you tomorrow. All right. You're also going to love this next one. I'm telling you, people think I'm like blowing smoke, but I really do think that like the units we have, like these are the absolute best unit reviews. I just love them.
I wonder what skill he's gonna have. Who could have saw that coming?
Love this. Probably just beefed up in the recent holoforms, but then they went in and added extra stuff with the arcane tome here, and I've said it before. I love dancers. I love beefing them up and making them amazing. And I love that this unit has a flaw in defense and then speed and, and a res as a boon.
I personally don't see any flaws. However, whoever you are, if you would like to do me a favor and make a Bonfire Dancer Inigo compilation with this build, I would be eternally grateful.
This is dreaded shade in the chat, so they hang out there now and again. Definitely fun. But yeah,
Bonfire
stuff.
compilation win.
I'm here for it. I'm waiting for all of that. The only thing, oh, never mind. And they have it, and even though it's not learned, that counts.
We did learn that gets a point.
Ilya said that does count. We had a ruling. Absolutely fantastic, though. We're going next to Sanitaros. Gerbert, 4 damage bonfire. Yes, that's probably accurate. All right. What do you say about this? This is fantastic. And the fact that they put pivot on it instead of the dance.
This little guy. I don't know. The synergy between pivot and rock slide dance is not lost on me. I think that those are the perfect skills to use in tandem. There's no problem here. But yeah, they took your advice to heart of building dancers for arena. I see that B-dual. Also, just like this unit has a bajillion HP because of the family that he's in. That's just something that they apparently get. I think that down the line, if you were looking for some other fun things, Infantry Pulse 4 or
yes,
a Pulse Top, or no, those are B skills, and I like the Rock Slide Dance a little bit too much.
I do too.
And he came with a full tie anyways. That was kind of his shtick. What else uses HP? Like Fire Flood Boost, if you weren't in like a scoring mode, could be fun.
What did they get off of? What did they get off of their Forma?
He was a Forma?
Attack speed. Oh no, he wasn't. I blanked out. I went to Inigo for some reason. No. This is not a Forma. This is all natural hair.
Yes.
None of that stuff.
The golden naturals.
Yes. Yeah. That's kind of like the infantry pulse 4 would be like an either or type deal.
Yeah.
It just depend on your team, but I think this unit could definitely run it. I think you are spot on for sure. That would be a fun thing to do. Yeah, Slushy, you did amazing here. Do you have anything else? Any other comments, Hunley? I mean, the pivot instead of the play is definitely the best.
Oh, for sure. Intentional and balance of game mechanics aside, no, this is wonderful.
All right. Moving down. Here we go. We have Rich Pichu. Did you? Okay, this is, yeah. Okay. So we have Deke. This is an interesting Deke. We've taken away the preference skill. Sack of Gifts. Wow, that is a lot of stuff there. Tiger Roar Axe. What does Tiger Roar Axe do? We have Slaying. Omni +5. Man, I really thought that Axe did more. It really doesn't. You are waiting for Refine, aren't you?
That truly the axe of all time there, huh?
Wow, that is so bland. I don't even like Arcane Downfall would be better there. That's something. So this is interesting. I think that this is a rebellious build here. Like they're literally, they have so many skills on this unit and they're like, no, I refuse to put anything good on this unit until I get a good refine.
And even then the build's not like lacking in anything. It's doing what it needs to do. It's prepping that Gale Force. It's got no follow-up. It does what I think it needs to do.
Definitely. So how many people have drooled over this art? Like it is, yeah. It's oftentimes just a puddle underneath this unit. So it is good that we get some male fan service as opposed to what we always get otherwise.
Everyone deserves a little bit of something.
Definitely. All right, next up we have Frozen Helm. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, gotta love this. This is a fantastic Annette.
The two of us are waiting for that refine.
Yes.
So bad.
You and so many people, and I think it's gonna be good. Like I really do.
And it's got to be close, right?
Yeah.
I'm definitely not gaslighting myself at all.
Refines are like the ultimate crapshoot. They really are. Like you never know what you're gonna get.
Like I have 8 Annette combat manuals just chilling, waiting for that refine. Because if it's good, I'll build her. If it's not good, I have a bunch of rally fodder for arena unit.
This is I like this as a support unit. Okay. I know this is, again, this is talking to someone who has poured a lot of investment and probably loves this unit very much. I love this Odd Tempest idea. I'd almost love it more if you did odd and even so that they could track down whoever they needed to and then do the new Ruse 4 skills. Like, I think that would be so much fun on her.
Ooh.
So would that take too much away from her? No, that target can move 1 extra space. Yeah. I think that would be a lot of fun and would help the unit out a lot. That's like pure supportive. Like, obviously, as a combat unit, I think this is great. I think you can definitely do this. It is tough to do without slaying to do Vital Astra, so know that.
But wouldn't it be so silly if she got Gambit instead?
Are you saying that what this unit really needs is Gambit? Is that
Gambit Miracle? No, what this unit needs is a refine. At this point, wait for the refine before you pump anything else into her, because maybe, I don't know. I want to say it's coming sooner rather than later, but as John Intelligent System, I know that we don't know what we're doing.
That is tough to argue with right there. Anyway, fantastic though. Let's hop over to Red Lionheart here. All right. Oh man. So many people are excited about this unit. And that's the Arcane Lewin Astra Dodge 4 combo is just so good on this. Like, the stats are perfect. They really are. And I can almost guarantee that they're just itching for when this unit gets released in the Grails.
Will that be 2 months from now, roughly? Is that how? Like, I can't remember how long they take to roll
I
out.
think it should be at the end of this month.
Ooh.
So I think. Don't quote me on that. Time has a weird thing that oh shoot, they're on. You're right. This isn't a Gen 4 unit. Well, Lionheart, we do love this very much. I appreciate this. I completely. I put Sizo down, and my check in my head went regular Sizo, even though I saw that it was not regular Sizo. I wanted to see this unit so badly that I skipped right over it in my head. So let's go to this Corn Mag, which is just absolutely fantastic. I love the comment on this is so good. What is this? This was the one that he can tank pretty good now.
I missed the boat on building all of these flyers because I did not have the right pieces at the time. And, like, could I still build one? Maybe. But how much longer do they have with the pieces that I have specifically, I should say?
I think they're here to stay. I've got to be honest. Like, I've seen so many folks with this type of build, and I think they're here to stay. I think they will have a role. In Summoner Duels, definitely. I have been smacked by them too many times in Aether raids to count them out. They're really fun. I think they've done a good job getting them back in.
I might +10 the Shez then, just for you, Joel. I'll spend some resources. I'll stop hiding them in my hoard.
I think Shez is a great candidate. Like that is, yeah. It's okay, Theron. You caught me on the last one, so it's okay that you missed that this was Attack Smoke 4 instead of 3. Like we've had a theme with either high HP or high defense, and I kind of love that. Like we've got Bonfire going here, so
God,
Witchlight.
gross.
This is a fantastic unit. Absolutely love it. Oh, this one's fun too. This is a unit that got a good refine, and then we kind of forgot about them.
I'm gonna try and guess before they pop up. Oh, I'm way too slow. Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
all of the stuff that we've gotten, like this it really ranged flyers now have a thing like that's amazing. So oh no, this is fantastic. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, okay. If foe uses sword, lance, axe, dragonstone, then foe cannot counterattack. That is just for that reason I'd be hesitant about Desperation 4. But there are also so many, like it includes Dragonstone. There are also so many times where you're going into mages or something where you need that. So I get why you want that, and I get that that's really fun. But we've seen how good counter disrupt skills are, and having that melee sweep in the weapon is really fantastic. Also, I mean that's a decent amount of speed.
Does Desperation 4 give a guaranteed follow-up too, or did I make that up?
No, it doesn't give a guaranteed follow-up. So like,
Okay,
it's
then.
yeah, it does it gives extra speed, which is nice. But yeah, do we have? I bet we have other things in here.
Oh my God, so many bows.
That's pretty fantastic, isn't it? We do have pivot. Oh, perfect.
Whew.
Unlearned, but. Oh my gosh, they just piled everything onto this unit. That's fantastic. I was looking for the B skills, but it may take us a while to get there. This is wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this a little differently. Like normally I just kind of thumb down. I would love Brash Assault 4, but she has so much speed it may not be necessary. So anyway, I like Desperation. Desperation is a great skill. Oh, Speed Preempt is fun. That one's another one. I like this though. This is great. It doesn't have perfect synergy, but I mean, when do we get that? Like that just doesn't happen, right?
Brave Hector for the last 5 years, but
it will.
Here for me.
That's anyway, love this unit. Absolutely fantastic. And Jacob says that it's next on his list to get to his Lin. Okay, are we ready?
I'm so ready. I don't know what I'm ready for, but I'm ready.
Bejan, the submissions are not open anymore. You can hop the line if you become a member, but otherwise, if you're in the Discord, I usually ping everyone when we do ours, and we will. It's been every other month in the past. But on this next month, we'll have one for Christmas. So I've got a lot of time off, so we can do fun stuff like that.
It's like double special heroes every other month until it's not.
Exactly right. All right. Already we're doing well with the hat, right? This is perfect, and there we go. Like this is like the go-to build, and there's a reason. Like it's just fantastic. What do you have to say about this lovely Deirdre?
I love this unit so much. Like, I love both of her arts. I don't know if I have a preference between this or the Resplendent, just because this one, like, the Resplendent is so pretty. This one just feels so, ephemeral. I don't know. That's the only word that comes to mind. The build is insane. Like, what else do you do with a unit like this? Like, the only other thing I think could be even remotely close to this would just be big Glacy spam, but I like the consistency and the sustain of Flare more, so I would take this 100 times out of 100.
Okay, let's see. Spirit, yours is coming up, I promise you. Oh, actually, yours is coming up real quick. Spirit gets real excited about their builds. In case you couldn't tell, chat. Sorry, I was saying something. Someone was asking about whether this had times pulse in it. And this weapon doesn't have times pulse in it. What you're thinking of is the preference skill for Sonya does, I believe.
Yes.
And so
something close enough to times pulse.
Yeah. The times pulse paired with oh no, you're saying times pulse and special spiral 4. Sorry, I misread that. No, you're right. That is a bit redundant. The only thing that this does is it gives you, specifically if you're on defense, it gives you that one leg up. Like if you don't have an Asker there to get you that one more cooldown, it lets you start off with Flare. And so for that alone, it's really nice. But it just depends on how you're doing and what you're pairing this unit with. But there are definitely cases where I would like times pulse 4. To your point, though, times pulse 3 would do just as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have pivot. Perfect. We gotta mark that down always. And oh my gosh, just like every skill you could possibly get on a unit. This is a loved unit. Fantastic.
Every
what
time
can
I
I
see
say?
the tiny dot, my heart gets very full.
Oh man. To Andre's point, I'd almost like that Panic Smoke 4 there instead. Like that's neat. But I bet you have different things you're going through. Live for bounty spotted. That's perfect, isn't it? Okay. Where were we? I was doing the things. Let's see. I want to do this one next. Speaking of someone that I've seen floating around in the chat.
I knew it. As soon as I saw the name, I knew it was going to be Puddle.
Now, I will say, Theron, you've been one-upped. And the fact that this unit doesn't have pivot equipped just takes it down just a little bit.
Also, she has double-digit defense, which is a little bit too much for the bonfire compilation.
That's true. That's why we had to do flare. We couldn't do bonfire.
Mm-hmm. You're right. My apologies.
Okay, he just called me. Called me on this. He says it is in there. So there we go. I'm just saying you didn't have it equipped though. You still get a 10 out of 10 for this, but there's some extra cool points. All right.
This unit is not singing.
Yeah, and I mean we've seen this. This is fantastic with Flare and just absolutely smashing things. And Fleeting Echo is a curse, and Theron is evil. I mean that's it. Theron says sometimes she sings, other times no. Okay, we need some Summer Frederick in our lives, don't you think?
I went through all 5 stages of grief reminder. We're like being reminded that there's a Summer Frederick right there, if you want me to be honest with you. Y'all gotta refine your arcanes. This is like the 3rd one.
I completely missed that. Sprinkles, come on. Sprinkles knows better too. I know it. But yeah, that's give this man some speed. Yeah, speed, definitely speed refine. But this is fantastic, right? I mean, how do you not love this? Lethality, Flashing Sparrow. So you should get lethality off fairly quickly. How old is this unit? Like, how far back are we going?
Year 1 seasonal.
Year 1, maybe year 2, but it's. I mean, this is an old unit. Something about the life and death on there just makes it feel right. You've already got damage reduction. You're like, we're not gonna die anyway.
If he kills first, they can't get him back.
That's right. I wish I could do the quote lines, because the quote lines from that first year were just phenomenal. This is one of Sprinkle's 3 absolute favorite units that she just dumps stuff onto. So,
Well deserved.
yeah, this is fantastic and great job, Sprinkles. We love to see it. This is good for all of us. Okay, finally, so Spirit has been begging for their unit, and I think it is time. Uh-oh. There we go. All right.
Interesting.
So, have you seen Spirit stuff?
No, at least not that I would recognize by name.
Spirit does clears for all of the abyssal stuff and uses Hubert. Like that's the main unit. Yeah, Spirit Boo. Yes.
Gotcha.
Oh, did I get the wrong one, Spirit? Did I get the wrong Spirit? Are there too many spirits? Hold on, let me see if I can find you. Anyway, but this is Spirit Boo. And yeah, Hubert is amazing. I still feel bad because I used them in one of the user, like the Grand Conquest things, and just got absolutely, I misused them and just got absolutely smacked. But
Oh no.
yeah. But this is one of those units that didn't get nearly enough love when they came out. There should be up for refine soon, right?
He's got one.
Oh no, he did get refine, and it was really okay.
Okay, yeah.
It was solidly okay.
I think it was, if I'm remembering correctly, it was a ruse, but it could be rally or movement assist. And that was kind of the whole shtick.
Wait, no, it gave exposure, didn't it? Where is it? I can't find it. Retainer's report. Oh, good lord. Way down there. Wow. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay. If assist skill, assist skill is used, you get guard and exposure. So it is ruse, which is kind of terrible because you'd love to use this in arena, but you can't because assists don't get used there. So it is a nice support. It's okay, but I definitely like the Arcane Tome on them better. Like Arcane Eclipse is fantastic. You get some extra special acceleration and good times going.
Also, knowing what we know now, I think, or not necessarily knowing, but like having what we have now, I wish that it was something different because then you could run Ruse 4 plus that and not be doubling up on the guard effect because that could be very silly.
Definitely. Okay. Next up in line, we have Elwyn Flyer, who was here for just a little bit before they ditched.
Ooh. I'm going to guess Dimitri.
No. More dancers. And I mean, yeah. Is there a more perfect skill on Ninian than Infantry Pulse 4 with that HP?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. You gotta love that.
I love that we have to run Luna because she doesn't have any stats to run any of them that get off of her damage. Hey, HP based special. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
It's coming.
I mean, Ilya said it. Like, if you wanted to do Vengeance, that is kind of an HP based special.
Yeah. Boy.
No pivot. Oh, Elwyn, I am. Oh, I mean, act like you've been there before. If you didn't know, they are just about to start doing content again. They did their first summoning stream, which it was weird. I'm used to hearing their voice, and they've got a microphone issue that they're working through. So that'll be up soon. But they did do a summoning stream, and you should definitely go check it out. But yeah, they're in Infantry Pulse 4 and attack speed. That's fantastic. Talking about things that you love to give dancers, I love the new Fire Flood dances and Rock Slide dance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both of those are absolutely amazing. They're fantastic. Speed res finish is nice. Yeah, you got anything more for this fantastic unit?
Not really, but it's just such a good unit. Like, again, Gen 1 units kind of get the short end of the stick, but there are certain skills that are built for them and their silly HP stat.
All right.
Oh, now you got me thinking. Is it only Firestorm Dance and Rockslide Dance? Are those the only two, or is there another variation out there?
No, those are the only two right now.
That's what I thought.
All right. This is from Satachi, and I just feel weird showing this unit because normally Satachi takes slow units and makes them fast. And in this one, they take a fast unit and make them faster. Like, it just feels strange. I don't even, how do you feel about this? What are you thinking?
I don't know, just again, Flared Sparrow being the skill of 2023 on units that can use it. Like,
what I will say, let's see. So they were asking for recommendations on Windsweep. I think the new Windsweep for Arena is Desperation. It has saved me so many times. I didn't even I forget what unit I have it on now because it's not a skill that I have because I never got Lysithia. But oh, this is the wrong gen. Satachi. Man, you're killing me here. Anyway, we'll go on and talk about that though. But Desperation is definitely something that I would put on there for your B. But yeah, good stuff as always. I want to get to Izzy next because Izzy always has fun stuff, and I think you're going to like this one.
I always get scared when I hear that.
Oh, wait. Gen 4.7. You made it. Oh, there we go. No problem. You made it just barely. Good job. I always do this to Izzy's code. Perfect.
It's their fault for putting 0 at the front of codes.
There's one person, I forget who it is. They have 2 zeros in front of their code.
No.
Yeah, it just absolutely destroys me every time. Izzy. So Izzy was supposed to have their Fallen Celica up, and they have their Sothis instead, which is a fantastic unit. We love this. Speed creep being what it is hard to keep up with Hinoka, but still a great unit. Let me know if you're in the chat. We can circle back to your Celica as soon as you figure it out. I think they're probably in bed though. They like to sleep at night. You know, that's just so overrated.
A lot of people do. Not one of them.
I mean, I would like to. It just normally doesn't happen. I do stupid things like, hours of Oh, there we go. Okay, this is from Emma. All right, how are you feeling about Arcane Euphoria here?
What does that one do again? I don't remember what makes the tomes different. I'm so sorry. Is this the one that gives true damage, or is that one of the other ones?
Arcane Euphoria is 15% of units attack. So okay. Yes, that is true damage. That's nice.
She has dummy attack and res, and that's it. So I really like
like, you're going to smack someone with an iceberg. You're going to smack them hard. I almost want to see Glacies just to see the flex. Like, you know what I mean?
But to get that charge, you would have to give up either the tempo, which maybe for special spiral, or get times pulse. But I like defense res ploy way too much to suggest times pulse there.
Oh no, I'm not giving up anything. I think you just pair this unit with a whole bunch of cooldown and low HP, so you've got infantry pulse all over the place. It'll be fantastic. That's
Wait, her charging or her special whatever is not flyer exclusive. Just the movement is, I think. I don't know, man.
No, both are flyer exclusive, so you'd have to get that some other way. But I mean, special acceleration isn't that hard, and It's wow. They might have fed a Hanoka to this. Like they were like, Hanoka, you're not supporting me, so I'm
No,
going to
it probably
beat
came
you.
into Plumeria because you
Plumeria.
got the
Oh,
tell
Plumeria.
and
Okay.
boy.
Ileana is hungry, so she might have eaten both. That does happen. I do really want to see attack res tempo 4, but I know that's like on one unit. Like that's so hard to get.
Ah, yes, the other blue infantryman. I could never fodder that unit though.
No, that's definitely not. Anyway, Emma, fantastic unit. We're gonna head back real quick. I got a very panicked message from Izzy that said things were corrected. I was lied to.
Izzy, if you haven't already, you have to play a map. Someone said earlier that it had to be a Coliseum mode map. I don't know how accurate that is, but just in case that is the problem.
It is not just a Coliseum map.
That's what I thought, because I never did that and mine got updated, but I don't want to spread misinformation if I don't have to.
I was the one time I did, well, there were a couple times, but when I did God, I went blank. Grand Conquest with Speedy. I put up my unit and then I went and played an AR map and thinking that it was just Coliseum and just absolutely wrecked it. But
No.
So anyway, we'll be back shortly for that. This
Ooh.
Tor Ninja. I love this name. Like this is fantastic. Okay, so this is a couple of copies that they got along the way from this unit, and then they just kept going. And I am in love with Sabotage AR. I think this is so underrated, and I think this as a unit, like I think she is very good.
I think the reason behind that is Sabotage in brackets is so much better than just like the normal Sabotage skills.
Definitely.
And it's kind of like and we talked about this last unit review we did together, with Snag 4 and Crom, where people are undervaluing skills just because of the other things that you can get out of those units.
Yeah.
Like, because Mark is already a good unit in their own right, people aren't thinking about like, what does Sabotage in brackets do for me? Or like, I think Ivy also had either that one or a different variation of it. You know,
it's just the one,
I'm more into Soaring Guidance, so you don't even think about the other skills that you could be getting.
I think you're exactly right. And Ivy has the AR as well. But it's fantastic. And it gives this unit a component that is both supportive to them and supportive to the rest of the team. It's kind of like Discord from Shamir. Mm-hmm. Like you're helping everyone on the team. So I'm a huge fan of this. This is great. Doesn't have pivot, so I mean it's okay.
Oh yeah, darn.
You know the one thing, and I know this is like super premium, but since you're not using sacrifice, I just really want to see. Oh wait, Fleeting Echo can't be inherited on this, can they? What are the inheritance restrictions on Fleeting Echo? I forget.
That's a great question for someone who doesn't have a Nina. I would assume you can, because that's a remote skill on her already.
Oh, you're right. No. Fleeting Echo probably. Yes. Okay. It's just ranged only. Thank you guys very much. I obviously, I mean, that's super premium, but it would be so good on her, and it would help you get to that 94% bar that has been set by Aqua.
Oh, no.
I mean, you gotta love that. All right. Next up, where are we at? Like,
do we want to give these another chance, or do we want to circle back in a second? You forgot the 0.
I always do, every dang time.
It's not your fault.
I mean, it kind of is. I'm the one who entered the data. So
it's not your fault they didn't make it easy.
I love this unit though. This is so good. This is like, could you have made this Arcane Devourer? Maybe, but this is so much more fun, and I think this is a good enough refine that you can still use it. It's also the 7 HP is interesting compared to just for what the unit does. So
Yeah.
I like the whole thing. I love it.
It's a different
Sophia's
flavor
fine.
of Omni tanking.
Yeah. You got what, +8 in stats here, and then you deal 4 damage to the unit, and then you get 7 HP back. It's kind of an interesting gimmick, which it's so weird and random, and it works just like everything that IS Designs works. So could we have just said gains 2 HP? Sure, but I mean, why would you do that?
This game at one point was held together with duct tape and bubblegum, and now it probably still is, but again, this is one of those early gen units that still works because they have all of the stats everywhere and are still allowed to keep up as much as they can with the flowers. And then, without thinking about it too much, I think that swords and lances so far have the best arcane options. So this unit being able to really keep up in that regard too, she's not even getting like weapon crept in the same vein that a lot of these other units might.
Okay, I had a question in the chat on attack speed prime, and I'm gonna talk about it here. Attack speed prime, I think, is a fantastically designed skill because it gives you so much, but it takes so much to create. Like you have to have a full team supporting you. It is unless you're a crazy unit like Claude. Most people have to have other units behind them that are buffing you up. What I have found is that my unit needs to have by itself at least 2 bonuses, and then I can get it going easily. And what I'm really worried about is turn 2, turn 2 in this case being the second turn that you tank. Turn 2 is the hard one. So like on this unit, this would be hard to do. You'd obviously you'd need Veil and or Asker, one of those. But
and Naga, Plumeria, Peony, whatever season you're in, kind of swap in and out.
It's tough when this unit doesn't have something on its own, like attack speed pledge and attack echo. Would be attack oath echo. Would be 2 things that would really put you over the top.
I mean, you'd be losing a little bit of combat stuff from it, but maybe swapping out the Quicken Pulse for an even or an odd Tempest just to get another effect in there. I'm trying to think of what other seals give, like, bracket effect.
Seals. Yeah,
I like the build how it is. It's really just how can we get more effect.
And this is, like I said, this unit is just fine the way it is. If you wanted to upgrade, and this was because of a question in the chat, and I've gotten so many questions on just attack speed prime in general. I love it. I love it even more when it's combined with Gambit. That is a conversation for another day. That is a combination that I absolutely love. Oh my gosh. Ilya, you have a riot on your hands. None of your staff is putting pivot on anything. I mean, I just oh,
I would never do this to you, Ilya.
Fantastic unit though, Izzy. I love this unit. This is a good one. Okay, where are we? Phew. Okay, let's take a step back. We've done 42 units. Like, we are booking it. This is fantastic.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We never get through this many.
Oh, I made it a point. Like, there's so many people that wanted to get in. I wanted to make sure that we got more units in there. So I've tried to be more concise. So I want to start picking and choosing. We've had a lot of mage, infantry mages, and I would love to see something like, I don't know what this Surtur is.
Oh no!
But I need this in my life. Oh, this was okay. This is interesting. I saw this first, and I was like, quick riposte and in a far save it would be weird, but in a near save, does this unit have enough bulk now to actually do this? Because Quick Riposte has damage reduction, and most melee units don't have piercing. So,
Wait, doesn't Arcane Downfall already give the guaranteed follow-up, or does it prevent their... I can never remember which one it has. Foe cannot make a follow-up. That's what it is. Oh, yeah, because Ganglot has QR for it. I would hope that it doesn't have the guaranteed follow-up.
Oh, you're right.
I got there eventually. It took me a second.
Hey, I was right there with you. I was going along with you.
I love when Joel lets me cook. It's so nice.
I like this a lot. Okay, the one thing, just to keep in theme with what we're doing here, with the builds you've got, I would love... Wow, this is a loved Surtur. Holy cow. Poor Sinmara. Will it ever get a refine?
No.
You know what? We're gonna do a poll here. Like, we're talking life of the game here. I'm not just talking about in the next couple years. I want to know life of the game. Will Surtur get a refine?
And then depending on how this goes, the counter poll can be what gets refined first: Dire Thunder, Mistletoe Ophelia, and Sinmara. Is there anyone else like very obviously in refined jail, or is it just those three?
There's a whole group of them.
Any non-PRF dancers. My bad, I forgot about them.
And healers too. This is great though. I think this could hold up. Like, seriously. So as long as they don't have piercing, like, I think this really holds up. So I think this is great. I think it's fun to see Surtur, and I think it's really fun to see his new form here, his resplendent form.
Yes, the ruler of flame is now the ruler of the underworld.
Perfect, right? All right, since we're on this just little break here, I've got who's in the chat? Spirit, you have been asking for sprinkles. We just did yours a little bit ago. Turtlebot, I think you were way far down there. Like, I picked up 85 units and I stopped. And oh no, there you are. Oh, good. Never mind. You're here. Turtlebot, you know what? We're gonna get you in here now.
That's such a fun name. I love that name, Turtlebot.
It's perfect, right?
Who is that? Oh.
This is an underrated unit. This is such an underrated... This unit hits so hard.
That unit got a refine?
Yes. Astroplate is actually pretty good too. Like, this is a great unit. Oh man, Sprinkles. I forgot you worked retail. Yeah, Black Friday. Oof. Yeah. Anyway, back to this unit, because this unit's awesome.
Okay, that's kind of fun. I like that.
Yeah, deals a ton of true damage. Also warping. Warping is kind of fun. You know, we've seen how good that is. Attack plus, there it is. An additional attack plus X to unit inflicts defense minus X on foe. X equals number of spaces from start to finish to max of 8. So yeah, basically like a 16-point sweep there, along with a 8 extra, 24. Yeah, I'm mathing now live, and that always, you guys have seen how good I am at that.
Notice I don't do it. Joel and I have different skill sets. That's why he does that part. I work the crowd. No, I'm kidding. I just make Joel laugh. That's literally what I'm here for.
But I love Slow Desperation. I think it is an amazing skill. The fact that you have the half null follow up along with the Desperation is fantastic. This is a great unit, Turtlebot. And do you have pivot? That's a good question. You do have pivot. Perfect.
And it's learned.
And it's learned. You get extra points for that. I mean, this is fantastic. Do you have anything to add to this just wonderful thing here?
Just a comment about Flow Desperation as a skill. I really like that they added the second activation condition of movement as opposed to just having to be low health. I think that is super neat.
It is. Yeah. Sorry, I'm answering Discord questions. Why am I answering Discord questions? I'm supposed to be here. Okay. I'm doing too many things at once. This is what happens when your ADD meds start to fade. All right. Where were we? Okay, we had Turtlebot. Anyone else who's been hanging out in the chat? Like we'll get back to the order here in just a second, but I know there have been some loyal folks who have been in here for quite a bit. Speak up now. And I'll see if I can grab you. I need speak up with it. Oh wait, don't hurt me. I've got yours. Hold on. Where'd you go? Maybe I don't have yours. Don't hurt me. Throw me your code quick. How do I not have your code?
I mean, you can always find me on your friends list. I just checked, and I'm pretty sure mine is from before version 4.
Okay, Turtlebot, we're gonna get you going through there. I'm gonna pick some from throughout here, just some interesting stuff. Oh my gosh, there's an Emerin. We've got to look at an Emerin, right?
Of course. That's a unit I wanted to build when everyone was building their 4-star healers, and I never did.
Oh,
Because I'm a silly goo.
I need to update my Lucius. Is there any way you could copy Don't Hurt Me's code, and we'll get them? This is Brian's waifu, Lois. Luis. Oh man. Oh wow. Okay, that is definitely not the unit they were looking for. That is not an Emerin.
There's that code to you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You are a gentleman and a scholar.
So true.
Spirit, you have been begging. I say that not in a bad way. You've been begging to get on this. If you could pop your code in here. Like I said, I only went to the first. Look at those crowns, nicely done, man. But oh wait, no, this is a. There we go. This is what I'm talking about.
Stop it. That's nasty.
Yes.
No. Okay. Full disclosure. When I said look at my league, this is the same unit, so I'm acting indignant for no reason.
Oh, this is sick. Not
this unit got too good.
Not even an echo skill. So free to play. Well done, EO1.
That's toxic.
Oh, this is fantastic. This unit has gained so much value. That is absolutely fantastic.
Shout out to the remix giving him Blue Feud because I needed some anti-veil technology, and this was one of 2 options I had in my barracks.
And the thing is, you're getting bonus doubler and isolation. Does isolation count? I forget. I think isolation
is prime just bonuses, or is it bonuses and penalties?
It says just bonuses, so I don't think it counts.
Yeah.
But either way, though, it's like I said, a Blue King says it does. Okay, so that's 3 right there, including attack speed pledge. And so then you just need 1 other from some other range. This is exactly what I was talking about with attack speed prime, though. That's fantastic.
We're seeing it done. It does not count. Now I'm conflicted.
Oh, never mind. It does. It doesn't. Either way, this is getting at least 2, and that's if you get at least 2, you can have stuff from other places, and you can get there. It is hard when it is not at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Crom plus attuned Peony, perfect. But the other thing, the physical no follow up, this is the Lucia killer in summoner duels right now. This is the way you do that. But this is +10. This is amazing. Don't hurt me. That's fantastic. There you go. Hunley, did you get Spirit's code? Did they throw it up there?
Oh, I forgot I was doing that one too. That's on me. Whoopsies.
Let's see. I've been seeing NC fan in here. Let's hop over them. We went so fast this time. Like I want to be able to get as many folks in the chat as possible. There we go.
We found the code. I am a genius.
You are a genius. It is true. All right, here we go.
Canon and lore accurate, by the way. Joel said so. I love this unit. I think this is some of the best art in the game. I don't care.
The pink hair,
the soft colors, it looks so good. Also, huge fan of Kay Karenan's voice acting work in other franchises as well. So
I'm curious about this Iote's shield though. Like that's interesting. With everything else going on, like the thing I'm seeing this unit doing is running in, smacking somebody, and then they don't survive. That's it, because you've got flow desperation going on, and you're gonna kill them before they get a chance to hit back. And maybe that's just to try to avoid retaliation kills, like someone else getting a revenge kill. But yeah, the Soaring Guidance plus Attack Oath Echo, can I just say, is a fantastic combination. Just being able to warp in your warper is kind of fantastic. What does Hakami do? I don't even remember. Do you?
not really.
So we've got -6 on the debuffs, and in combat -4. Well, really -8. So that's a nice swing. Like it's a decent weapon. And we've got pivot, of course, the most important thing.
We love pivot.
So good stuff there. Yeah, I had good times. No, this is a great unit. All right. Where were we? Oh, you just sent me spirits. Okay, we'll do spirits, and then we'll get back to the order of things. Like we'll get back to that. So we're on either a time limit or whenever Hunley says that he's too tired.
I do whatever Joel tells me when he tells me. That's what I'm here for.
That is not the case, but
when have I ever told Joel no? Find the note.
Normally you don't. You just make fun of me. So
You got me. Chat, I'm not beating the allegations. I'm so sorry.
All right. Well, what are you thinking about this unit here? This is fantastic.
Okay, there's another one I forgot. Got to refine. So
just recently. This is a recent refine.
Would be why.
Yeah.
That build just works on any speedy unit you put it on, and by that I mean anyone medium speed plus, just because it gives so much. I know why Regnal Astra is there. I'm still probably a bigger fan of Vital Astra, even though you are losing 10% speed damage, like speed-based damage. But either way, I don't think that I care that much. I think that they both get a lot of the goods out there. As for what the Refine does, couldn't tell you. Probably has something to do with gives her more speed. Probably something to do with specials. Just because that's what a lot of Refines boil down to if you really think about it.
And yeah, so the thing is with this one, like I don't think they're going for an enemy phase build here. And Spirit, you're in the chat. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I think this is more for the player phase. Definitely an enemy phase. I think Vital Astra is definitely better. But
I mean, even like Omni tanking mixed hit and sit kind of deal.
Yeah. Tempo is so good too. That's excellent. Really, the only thing this unit is missing for what you're doing with now is piercing. And you can, the way to fix that, as we've seen, is Legendary Alir. And all you have to do is pair them up and you're good to go.
And she's already in Fire Season, so maybe
exactly. That's yeah. So runs in, kills things, has fun. That's what more can you ask from a unit? That's a fantastic build spirit. All right. Where are we going next? We've got to go back to the order. Like I'm. We've got
You set
about
up that beautiful spreadsheet.
we got about 45 minutes left. Shadow was trying to bomb us and ran out of things to say, which is weird. Like, have you guys ever known Shadow to run out of things to say? Like that's.
Yeah, he'll jump in the call and just mute and let us chat all the time.
Soul the Shiny Drift Blim. I don't know where you were in the submissions, and that's the only thing. Like I said, I only grabbed the first 100, and that's what I'm sorting through here. So it depends. Where am I? Oh, okay, I'm back. Let's do. Like we've done a ton of dancers, but I kind of want to do another one. Because EO1, I know you're in the chat, and you're also up next.
Ooh.
Okay. Dancer Dorothea. I have, like, I think I have lethality on mine because this was a Forma. But, like, this is not Forma'd. This is completely done from stuff they already have. Like, that's
ridiculous.
It is, isn't it? This is fantastic.
I love this. Unironically, I think that Florid Knife is probably better on a lot of the dagger dancers we've seen today than Arcane, just because Kanto on dancers goes insane. Yeah. Combat-wise, obviously not, but
yeah,
for dancers being dancers, I think that is probably your best option as of right now.
Unless you're going super premium and you have one of those B skills. The firefly dance of the rock slide, definitely.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
That's so fun. That's such a good build. Everything works.
You guys said in chat, this unit has been loved. Let's look real quickly. Do we have pivot? Because that's the big question. We have every dagger except for Arcane Void. And Refined, like this is... We do have pivot. Ah, see? Perfect. I mean, that's... Fantastic. And look at the cheese.
Oh my god.
I love this. I love this so much. Like how many skills can you get on your unit? The next time I submit one to somebody, I'm going to make sure that there is just so many skills on there that they can't scroll through. It's fantastic.
But I want it like that, where all of the skills are there and learned. Like anyone can make, all the grayed out skills by just feeding everything. You're sitting at the back, you're like, oh, I submitted late. I can just start like feeding a bunch of stuff, do a map real quick, refresh my list. Like, no, I want to see it used. I'm still not over the fact that Three Houses units are old enough to be in this. Like, Three Houses is not old.
Oh man, yeah, that's we're becoming Fey boomers now. That's back in my day when the Three Houses units were new.
Back in my, for real, like I was just a little guy, and now I'm old.
This unit just, I mean, the unit came out and it had everything you needed. Like, it had tempo, it had no follow up, it had extra stats, and then the Refine came along and they made it even better. Like. And piercing is what we've talked about so many times.
I'm about to say, this unit is a melee with piercing. Why don't I see them?
Yeah,
I know the answer. Everyone fodders Ruptured Sky.
Exactly. Oh, so many of these that have given. And the funny thing is, not Ruptured Sky on here. Like that's the best, right? But we've already got Slaying. We've got Times Pulse. So Vital Astra is ready immediately. Close Call does the job. Distant Dart, I will say, okay, this is like the world according to me right now. There are a lot of ways that you can get damage reduction, and we're starting to get to that 94% that Mia has. So I really prefer Null Counter Disrupt in here. It has lower, it doesn't have the extra phantom speed, which kind of sucks, but there are so many counter disrupt things And as I'm going on about this, is this something that they already have?
I have 3.
They have 3. Okay. No Counter Strike 4 though in particular is just so good. So I am a huge fan of that. But it's hard to argue with this. Like it depends depending on what you go up against. This unit does very, very well unless it's Duo Sanaki. And Duo Sanaki just
match up well into Duo Sanaki.
Who does well? Let me know in the chat. Who does well against Sanaki? Speaking of, I completely forgot we had a poll. What were we looking at?
Surtur Refine.
Everyone said Surtur was not getting a Refine. Like, for sure not getting a Refine. That is, wow. Okay. Too many things open. All right. That was from Phoenix May 23. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. First +10 Cav favorite. And I forgot to write down the name. So this is going to be a complete and utter surprise for me.
Oh, no. You said first +10 what favorite?
Cav.
Oh.
Oh, man. We got... There you go.
It's there.
Right?
My skill.
Like that's... just to make you happy. I mean, I'll let you take this one. What do you think?
Like, Arcana Luthnir is still a really good weapon, especially on these like middle-ish speed units. Like, that's really all they need. You know, you got the high cooldown special to go with the Gambit. You got the Clash because you're gonna be moving around. Have the meta skills. I still like them, but I understand why they're kind of losing favor.
I mean,
on the other hand,
in most things you have taste, just not in this one.
But again, I don't know what else you would run that's not ultra premium as well, because you probably picked that up with the Lift, I would assume, because I'm pretty sure that's in his base kit. Like Alarm is the only other thing I can think of, and those are ridiculously premium.
But I mean, it's Alarm attack defense is like the ultra premium. This is what I want on this unit.
Yeah.
And again, I mean, we both understand that folks are on budgets. Like,
For
it's,
sure.
Yeah, I would.
This is not, you need to have these skills. This is, if we just said we like what you have, because we do, we genuinely like all these builds. It get real boring after like the 30th. We gotta say things and make commentary somehow.
Just don't be like me and forget what Clash skills do and pair the unit with Robin, legendary Robin. That's embarrassing.
Somebody was talking about pairing Robin Unity stacking with refined peony. I've taken that to heart.
Say that one more time.
Where they were trying to do like Unity stack and then peony cleared all the debuffs.
Yeah. Oh, I've done that. I think
you were the one I was talking about. You put in the video.
Here I am trying to keep this thing running smoothly, and he's making fun of me, and I didn't even realize it. That's the real thing. Like,
what part of?
There was this guy. He wasn't very smart. He did this thing.
I learned something from his video. He taught me something.
Wait. We have Speed Canagus.
I love it.
Yes.
I love this. Okay, hear me out. He's at that point with that refine and that build, specifically counter armored beacon. He doesn't need any more bulk. So unironically, the speed is doing something here where he's not going to get auto doubled by some of those, like, slightly more than mid speed, breakers.
Blue Gang.
Worked.
Blue Gang, there's no way I'm reading that. That nothing good comes from me trying to read that. That's
anyway. That's TOS violations.
That's nothing good comes there. Anyway, what you're saying? Yeah, the speed actually, like, I mean, it's kind of a meme, but also kind of not. Like, depending on who you're going up against. So, I like this. This is a lot of fun. Yeah. Gas said Speed Giss. I think that is better than what Blue Gang tried to make me say, which was just mean. The question is, I mean, this is a 10 out of 10 now. Uh-oh.
No! 9.5!
Oh, drop down to 9.5.
This is the darkest timeline.
Look at the different ways they've tried to make the speedy unit, though. Surge barrel, orchestral stance. This is so great. I love this. Like, every kind of speed.
Bond based, speed res bond based.
Attack speed unity. Oh.
This person has taste. Why are we hating?
I don't know. Satachi, I take a step back. Like, someone has one-upped you.
Savvy 4, let's go.
Yes. Oh, I'm
Speed
here
so
for
far.
this. I'm so here for this. The only thing I know that I'm just, it needs a assault troop. Like
He's an assault troop?
he doesn't have assault troop. Like, that's the
Can
one
Beasts
thing.
even get it?
What's that?
Can Beasts get? That's like a genuine. Like, I'm not trying to.
Oh, I don't know.
You. I genuinely don't know.
Chat.
Let's see.
I'm blanking. Can beasts get assault troop? Can they?
Beasts cannot get assault troop.
Oh, that breaks my heart. Okay, well, you know what? That's why the good Lord invented Guidance 4, and and we go. Like, that's
The
this
good
is
Lord is
excellent
me.
battle.
John Intelligent Systems.
I love everything about this. This person is winning here. What have we got next? Oh man. How are we feeling about like an old school Olwen?
Oh no, I'm so. It's gonna be an unrefined Dire Thunder. I hope it's Arcane Euphoria. She deserves it. That unit has been put through so much because of her brother.
Oh, they didn't put the right unit up there.
I mean, a blue ranged unit. We're close.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. I've got it. This is the one I want. Here we go.
He's so determined. I'm so scared, chat.
This is great. There we go.
Oh wow.
Anything Surtur can do, she can do better.
I mean, you have a point. Like, if Sinmara bad and Resplendent good, then Sheena good.
Yeah, this is. I mean, and the art just looks like she is about to crush stuff. I mean, it is so imperious. Like, I love it. This is great.
She is commanding presence in this room.
Yes, it's fantastic. There are a couple things I like about this. The attack defense unity I think is very good. If you're working, well, actually they have this in Earth Season. Interesting. I was gonna guess this was somewhere on ARD, but or an ARO.
That is Robin technology right there.
Thank you. Yes, that is Robin technology. You are exactly right.
I was gonna say anti-Robin technology, and I was like, nope, we're using it this time.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Crimson Axe, rip, and pivot. All right,
Crimson Axe will not be missed. Like let's call spade a spade here.
This is great though. I'm loving this unit. This is a lot of fun. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in here. I think she gets the Arden seal of approval for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Here we go.
The Gen 1 armor resurgence will be swift. And it will not be graceful.
Oh, Ludger says, it looks like she's wearing Xander's armor. I don't think... Is Xander that bulky? Like, I think
I'm glad it wasn't just me who thought that.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say I think she looks like beefier than Xander in this. So.
Also, Vanaheimer Arden win. Imagine him with the silly flowy pants.
I want an Arden Refine. If we get an Arden Refine, I'll do an entire stream of just Arden builds. Oh dang. All right, they typed in their code wrong here. That's unfortunate. I wanted to see this form. That's okay though.
Are we sure there's not a 0 in front of it? I'm not counting
I'm
the numbers. I'm just
I'm
trusting.
pretty sure on this one. That's a long
Okay.
number on this one.
I trust you. I don't have the ability to read that right now.
You shouldn't trust me. I don't know these things. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm all about this. Wait, give me rainbow poof pants. Sprinkles, I swear, I look away from the chat for a second, and where did you go? Rainbow poof pants. Oh, Vanheimer. Oh.
Yeah. Resplendent Army.
You won a Vanheimer. Oh, man. That's something.
I mean, they're right.
Taki, what did you do? What did you do to me? I'm being
You
trolled.
made a little guy.
with the tape across his mouth. Like that's are you all ready for this? Are you ready for whatever this thing is?
Not particularly.
1 star. This is great.
What the? I'm stun locked. You can't.
Like, okay. Let's take a moment to say that this is more attack than Merlinus has. So, I mean, you know.
When he's right, cat. That's not okay. That's not okay.
That's pretty fantastic.
That's very funny.
Oh, great. Okay, we won't spend. Actually, no. We need to look, right? Like, is there pivot here?
Dun, dun.
Oh no.
There's not a move at all.
Fake fan. Like, not a good unit.
Oh, absolutely.
That's it. I don't have any of my 1 stars. Like I that was back in the day when barrack space was very limited. Okay. Now, Blute Gang said some not nice things about me. I think I made a statement about Marianne that he didn't like. I don't remember, but I do remember being hurt. But we have to review this unit. Blute Gang always has amazing units here, and I mean, this is no exception. You know what? I'll let you take this one. I could wax poetic about Dual Phase Brave and Guard all day long.
So, not to, promote too many other things while I'm appearing on someone else's channel, but I recently saw a video by fellow FEHtuber The Shadow about how Brave will never go out of style. I don't remember exactly what the title was. Something to that effect. And that's so true. Something about that is just always going to be relevant. That is why Katria has been relevant so long, and now that she is falling off, the units who natively have this are still going to hold steady for those same reasons. So having that, plus all of this DR, and really the only thing he picked up in return for that is a weakness to blue mages, which we're probably going to take him out anyways, because, like...
So weird.
So weird. It's kind of funny, because apparently Thunder Magic was effective against him in Radiant Dawn, which I get what they're going for. Those nuke mages were taking him out of the sky anyways. I don't think the effectiveness is really going to change many of those matchups. Yeah. Even with guard bearing, I don't know how much of a chance he was standing. But...
Oh my god, Bochi says Reinhardt weakness. This is what Reinhardt gets instead of a refine.
No, so this is when we need to invent, or no, he just needs Triangle Adept for the anti-Reinhardt technology.
There you go.
Please don't actually do that.
That doesn't work, but that's okay. Yeah,
that's all I got.
That's fantastic. Yeah, this is a great build. I mean, the only thing I'll say is Blute Gang. I would love to see a different C skill, and I'm gonna give you something different than for this unit. I want something different than the guidance or the soaring guidance, and I love the new rain skills.
The rain snaps.
The rain snaps. Yeah. Sorry. They are fantastic. So much fun. Most people have some form of guidance for, and I know that's very premium. It's very expensive. I've had so much fun with it on Anna, and I feel like this unit could do that too. But I mean, there's so many things you can do with this unit, and this is definitely one of them. And I love Ignis here. Does he get special acceleration? He doesn't, but that's okay. And we do have pivot, so I mean, definitely a good deal here. Yeah. I don't know that we have anything else to say, Blue Gang. Once again, you have knocked it out of the park. This unit is fantastic. All right. 53, I have seen you running around, so I want to see if we can get to your unit here, and I just loved this, like, the update here. I love Cav healers just from back in the day when we had yes 53, we've got you. But back in the day with Cav lines, they were such a staple, and I had my Veronica built out, and what else? Oh man, Nana was amazing. Loved Nana. So this is a fantastic build. Maybe just a little bit whaley, but that's okay. We wail for our favorites, right?
This is a relic of a time pass, and still she will perform.
It is, and I'm here for it. Like, this is fantastic. Holy Panic is the 2 cooldown, which is perfect because she doesn't have slaying like some of the newer ones. Attack speed unity 2. That's an excellent one on healers. Very, very good. Yeah. What is there to say? Do you have anything else to say about this just fantastic unit that is great, even though her art makes her look kind of like ill proportioned?
No, I get that. The only thing is Heliscalf is I don't know how I feel about that weapon still. Maybe, and this is like technically you'd have to pull for fodder, but it's also a 4-star, so it's not as bad. I think most healers are going to be doing a lot better with Seaside Parasol from Summer Lara Shell. So I wonder how that would compare on this build.
The other thing they might be waiting for is
Just an arcane staff in general.
Yeah, arcane, yeah. So that may be too, but yeah. Seaside Parasol again. I think that'd be a great, probably upgrade. There's some nice things about this, but I mean, do you remember back in the day when an 8-point stat swing was huge? Like that's what this, like the -4 in combat, and then not in combat, but the -4 debuffs and the +4 buffs. That was huge. This unit would just wreck your team because of that, and that's not anymore. But that's still. I think we're both in agreement that this is an amazing unit, and I love what you've done here, and this is fantastic. So, great job.
This is why we thought stats weren't enough when Robin came out.
One of the many reasons. I've had someone in the chat talking about a Larum, and I'm wondering if this is theirs. Oh, no, capping the wrong thing. I got real focused on Larum there.
Well, that hat was really cute.
I love, yeah, she looks great. Base Larum with Arcane Void and Lethality, and I mean, this unit is going to go in and just smack things.
The half piercing with the full piercing, you're gross. This is nasty. Why would you do that? Double remote skill.
Maver, we got your unit. Excellent. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Just stacking the damage reduction, they don't get theirs, whether it's they don't get half or they don't get the whole thing. Like, nasty. I don't like it. I love it, but I don't like it.
The funny thing that you said that I would have to agree here is when you said that unit is not dancing.
It's not dancing.
This unit is here to kill things. That's just it. But love this. I mean, we do have to check if there's pivot because, of course, we do. We already have a ton of other stats there, and we do have pivot. But yeah, good stuff, and a fantastic job. And you've got more skills in here, and we use them in arena because, as I've said, arena dancers are phenomenal. You should be using dancers in arena. All right, where were we? How about NATO Hex?
Ooh.
Even though they got mad at me for that Ike video. Yeah. This is a lot of what we were talking about before with Finn. But some really fun things here with that alarm attack defense is excellent. We've got the attack speed there, so we're getting up to 51, which is good. Arcane Xiang is... I think Arcane Xiang gets unfairly... pushed aside. I think it's a very good weapon, and yeah, on Omni tanks, obviously you want Lewin, but otherwise, I like this a lot. I would say like Wings of Mercy 3 would be so much fun. All right, yeah, 4. Sorry. Wow.
Yeah. It's interesting to think about Cavs being able to take advantage of that to like double warp.
Yes.
Huh.
It definitely gives them another dimension that they've really needed. Oh, Flow and Trace. So we've got a couple different things that they've tried. I love that alarm attack defense, though. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, great unit, definitely. Okay, who are we going to? Okay. Yeah, we need a Thea in our lives.
She's another one of those units that I just forget exists.
Oh, nope. Okay. Wow, that is a name. Wow. There you go. There's your unit right there.
Oh my. Oh wow.
I mean, what do you have to say about this? Just absolute beauty.
Yeah, that's the build. That's what you do.
You know what this makes me sad?
What would that be?
The Flight 4 skills. Like the Pegasus flight, and
yeah,
they really were not great.
Nope. It's tragic, honestly.
Yeah. That's what this really reminds me of. And I love Gambit on this type of unit. I just got asked, I thought her Refine was actually good too, and I want to see real quick. If units enhanced with Dragon Flowers, because there's so many of these Refines that I forget what's done with what. So you get +5 to all stats. Wow, these Dragonflower things are so convoluted and not for much. I mean, I kind of like Arcane Lewin better. Oh no, we got bonus doubler in here. Oh, that's nice. No, never mind. I kind of like this. I kind of like
I
Icy
feel like they're
Maltet.
trying to do different things. I like Icy Maltet better as a generalist weapon, but there are things that you would only be able to get with Lumen. That's how I see it, at least.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so this, the way they're using this now, the null follow-up in this weapon, because flyers can't get null follow-up, is huge. So huge. Especially when you're trying to tank things, which is obviously is. Looks like this unit would go in either as a frontliner in SD, or, I mean, obviously they're using them in win season, so.
I don't know if you would frontline with Surge Sparrow, just because that's player phase only.
Yeah. Let's see. But yeah. Okay, we've got just a couple more here. Let's see. I want a Keaton. I haven't seen any Keatons.
Is he the special spiral fodder one?
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. I kind of forget that beasts can run that skill, huh?
Wow. Wow. That is a unit that exists.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, it's dual phase brave, which is of course very good. Dang.
I know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. I was just gonna get to the part that everyone's wondering about. I know why it's there. I'm almost wondering if it's better to just go with like distant ferocity over the prime, because like ferocity gives what 5 attack.
Yeah, it's
So
four short.
because prime, if you have 4 stats effects to trigger the DC, you get +8 to attack and speed. I think is it 2 per?
Is it
Is that how
is
the
it
attack and speed work for prime?
is it distant ferocity is it dual phase? I don't think it is.
What do you mean dual phase?
The nice thing about
Oh,
attack
getting the
speed
attack
prime
and
is
both.
you get it you get it on the player phase and the enemy phase. I think distant ferocity is only on the enemy phase.
Yeah, storm would be, but then you would take the recoil damage. So
Yeah.
depends on what you're going for.
If you wanted to do some sort of vantage build, which was, you remember back in the day that was really popular with him. You could do the other one, but I get attack speed prime. Attack speed prime is definitely extra attack, and every point of attack is double as good when you're talking about when you're talking about brave weapons. And yeah, this is no exception. I love the bonfire, which should be, because he has acceleration in his weapon. He doesn't have slaying, so that would be, there's time pulse. So I guess the idea is the second hit always gets bonfire, which is really nice. But yeah, this is a great unit. This is fantastic. All right.
Have such fun builds.
This has been absolutely fantastic. Let's see. All right, I'm going through here. I've got a few little spots. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and then we'll take just a few from the chat. I wanted to give a shout out to Borf.
Sorry, that's just a fun name.
Oh, they changed it out. It was supposed to be Alphonse. Okay, that's okay. I need like I'll try to get to we can do like 2 or 3 of these. Like throw your code in the chat, and we'll try to get you. We'll get to whoever we see. So
first codes I grab.
First codes, yeah, it's first come first serve, definitely. And yeah, good times. So let's see. Okay, Soul the Shiny Driftbin has been begging the whole time. Like that's got to get them in.
I forgot that I'd have to approve these. Oh no, jeez, I wasn't ready. Oh god.
they come flying in. Okay, we'll get this one in.
Oh god. Oh geez.
There we go. Okay.
I feel like I took that pill from Limitless where I'm using 100% of my brain right now. Alright, I grabbed the first 4 and I put them all in your DM.
Okay, we'll do those and then we'll stop there. All right. Anyway, this is we've seen this just a little bit ago, and I love the res ploy here. This is fantastic. Mirrored Sparrow is the one you want, but I understand that's really hard to get. I will say, the only thing that Arcane Caliburnus doesn't have that her preference tome does is that effective damage against flyers, which comes in so clutch sometimes. But it's hard to argue with this. Like Blue Flame, I will say Blue Flame is not really going to cut it on this build, because you have to be next to a unit to get the additional damage. But I have a feeling like you threw that in there and there was something else you had in here as a special. Yeah, you've got tons of other stuff you can use other than Blue Flame. Gotta love it though. Again, Flared Sparrow is so good. And attack res ploy, because of her res, is absolutely fantastic. So excellent stuff. I did mean flared mirror. Thank you, Kekaro and Goku. Oh, I'm
know
sorry.
he
I
actually
will
said,
check
'cause
pivot.
that's right.
Oh, it does have pivot. All right. I mean, excellent build. That's all we needed to see. What in the world just happened? All right. Let me try that one more time. I was half expecting, like, once in a while it'll take over. Oh my gosh. With pivot right up top. Oh, Zeke, you've done so good with this.
I feel so bad for Ross fans. Like, Oblivion in particular. This one's for you, bud.
Oh, man. You had to go there, didn't you?
Hey, only reverence for our friends in the Fatu community, but
Oh,
you picked the wrong fave, bud.
that's a bad feeling. There's not much to say about this. This is absolutely
No.
fantastic. There's some things you could do if you wanted to make this an Omni tank, but
Prime go burr.
yeah, seriously.
Because she doesn't have slaying, and that's part of the reason why Gambit works so well, right?
Yes. Oh, we had Arcane Downfall. That was, yeah, doesn't have slaying, so gotta love Gambit. We do have pivot. We are by the little dot there. You know what? I was like, oh, there it is. Attack speed prime 4. Yeah, you've already got it. Like that's. So this unit has a ton of different ways to absolutely destroy things. Fantastic unit. Gotta love her. Okay, let's look at. We've got 2 more to go. Who do we have next? We have. All right, this is a player phase est, and good lord, this is just so much text, and it's not a lot of. Like, I'm trying to remember. Exposure's really good. Okay, I'm remembering this now. I had to do like quick review time. So we've already got guaranteed follow up. Seal res. I'm sorry. Did we have adaptive damage in here? Did I miss that? Hunley, are you faster at reading than I am? I think I lost Hunley. He ran away. He was like, "Go away now." Yeah. So I don't know about this. Okay. Quick question. Can you guys hear me okay? Because Hunley is saying that he's talking, but I can't hear him. Oh, that's right. Plumeria has adaptive damage. Anyway, where were we? See, guys, I'm thinking of OG Est. Thank you in the chat. You guys are amazing. I just, yeah, get my head out of my butt here. That's, yes, it's a tome. Seal res. Yes. I'll almost, yeah. It's been a couple hours. Spring S is a tome unit. I'm with you. You know what? If Hunley would have been talking to me, I would not have made that mistake. So this is a great unit. Let's do a real quick check on the skills here, and we've got one more since my connection got mad and kicked Hunley off. He was probably making fun of me, and it knew. God Almighty, that is a lot of skills. Like, you guys go hard. That's fantastic. All right. Great stuff. And Brash. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Anyway, great stuff. Love this unit. One more. And then we'll let you guys get out of here. Drum roll. Of course, we've got Ocean. Fantastic. If you remember, it has distant counter in the weapon. So fantastic there. Yes, Sprinkles, definitely Sleepy Joel. Godlike reflexes. Can he get that? Getting that proc is going to be hard. Yeah, if you have enough folks around him to get that proc, I think that'd be a lot of fun. But that's very nice. 39 speed is on the lower side, but because of the DC in the weapon, it means you can boost that up with the A skill. So that's fantastic there. He has a good refine, so he did well there. I will say Vital Astra is probably the thing you're going for. You're probably going to want to run Times Pulse with that, but all right, great stuff. Anyway, Summoners, you are all absolutely amazing. I thank you guys so much for sticking around. We're going to let you go there. It's been about 3 hours, so I am running low on steam, and I'm going to go see what happened to Hunley. I think he went off to... I think he went off to get a sandwich or something because he's probably hungry. Anyway, take care. Schedule an appointment with your FEHologist real soon, and we'll see you guys real soon.